gave her.
Dog.
A little necklace with a dog on it. 'Cause she likes dogs, she sees. It was small enough to post. Cost a fortune to post over there. Absolute fortune. So I only ever send her something tiny. Make up for it if she comes and visits.
Yeah.
Okay. Roads and boats then.
Roads, trains,
Right, so
boats and planes.
What you do, you win the game, right? If you've got the most wealth points, you get wealth points by, it tells you here, look, on your little player sheet here. So you get 10 wealth points for every gold you've got on a transporter at the end of the game, right?
Right.
The game ends when a brick is placed on the 5-player brick on the wonder. Yeah. Okay. There, 5 there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 5-player one. Okay?
Oh, that one.
Yeah. But we'll be starting on row 4, right? Not on the first row because it's a 5-player game, right? So you get 40 wealth points for every set of coins, every coins token that you've got on a transporter. Okay? A transporter is a donkey, is anything that moves. So it's a donkey, it's a ship or a raft or a truck or anything like that, right? So you get 40 points for that. You get 120 points for every stock certificate that you've got on a transport at the end of the game, right? Okay? You also get points for contributing your bricks, yeah, to the wonder over there. Okay, so each row is worth 10 points, and you'll depending on how many bricks,
row that way or row that way.
every row, horizontal row, is worth 10 points, and depending on who's on there, and how many bricks you've got on there, you'll divide it up. You divide those 10 points up, round it down, I think it is. But there's a little chart somewhere on your
Bottom right?
sheet, yeah, that tells you how many bricks you got in a row, and then how many other people have got bricks, and yeah. Okay. So
It's online, those white ones, I'm not sure how they
neutral
go.
bricks, yeah.
So if you've got one, say red one, and the rest are neutral, you get the whole
Yeah,
points
so,
of that row, don't you? Yeah.
So at the end of every round, you'll add one neutral brick to the wonder, and they're in in Gav's tray there, look. Right, white bricks. Okay, so it's like a timer. Okay, so that's how you get points.
And what are points, mate?
Prizes. Okay, so you start off with your house, right? It's not a house isn't a building, so it doesn't. When there's restrictions on buildings, that doesn't apply, right? You start with 3 donkeys, which are transporters. You start with 5 boards, right? 2 geese, and I think is it stone? What's it called? Well,
Yeah, it's stone.
it's stone. Yeah, 1 stone then, right? You'll be using those resources to move around, get other resources, which will allow you to build stuff and get other resources, which eventually will allow you to build a mine to get gold, create paper from a paper mill that will allow you to get a stock certificate and get points, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you've got to remember that one of the main things in this game that you don't own anything, right? So you might produce, I don't know, gold on a mine. If you're not there to pick it up, Gavin could come over in his speedboat and pick it up and go off with it.
No, right.
Right? So the only thing that you own is anything that's on a transporter. So if this stone was on this donkey, no one can take that from me, right? But if that was there, Julie could come in, pick this up, dependent on turn order, which we'll go through in a minute. If you're ahead in turn order, you get first dibs on whatever's in the thing if there's a conflict. Because this game plays simultaneously. Everyone takes their turn simultaneously, which I know Gary don't like, but you'll be doing it. And then at the beginning of every round, you can request that you change the turn order of the game. Right? But we'll talk about how that works.
Is that the only defence you've got?
That's the only thing you've got to stop people nicking your stuff.
I know. But when you don't do it in turn, people can
Make mistakes, yeah. And we will make
cheat
mistakes.
and cheat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, cheat.
You don't cheat.
Right. So you understand how you get points. You understand that your stuff isn't yours. If you produce, it doesn't belong to you unless it's on one of your transporters, right? So there's 4 phases of this game. Okay. So you'll see the game phases here, right? So you've got the production phase, then you'll move your transporters, and then you'll build stuff, and then you'll have the option of contributing to the wonder. Okay. Right. So in the first phase, production phase, animals will reproduce. So livestock. So livestock are geese and donkeys. All right. They'll only reproduce in pasture if there's 2 of them and there's nothing else in the hex, right? Because obviously they get embarrassed if there's a house there, right? So if there's anything.
The animals get embarrassed in the house.
Yeah. So donkeys, if it was like that, they won't reproduce, and they'll only reproduce in pasture, right? Geese will reproduce, but only if they're alone. Okay, so that's how reproduction takes place. Right, this won't happen in the first round because obviously you can't do it, impossible. Okay, so then goods and transporters will be produced. So if there's a type of factory, then they'll reproduce, and any sort of primary reproduction factory will reproduce. And you'll see that a primary producer is like got a circle around it. Gav, if you just pick up one of the things in your little tray, you'll see a token with a circle on it. If you just pick one up, like so, that's it. So that's a primary producer. A primary producer will produce from the land.
It's an oil rig.
Yeah. So they can only go in water, right? But they'll produce from the land. They will produce regardless if there's any input, right? So you don't need any materials to produce with a primary producer, okay? So you'll see that a woodcutter, right, will produce a set of logs if it's on the woods. So you can only build a woodcutter in the woods, and it will produce a set of logs or trunks or whatever you want to call it, right? And that will happen regardless of whether there's any input or a transporter on the tile, right? So you'll see that a woodcutter will produce logs. A quarry, which has to be built on rock, we're looking up here. Yeah. Quarry will be built on rock, it'll produce a set of bricks. Clay pit will have to be built on a shore, right? So when we talk about a shore, it's any intersection that's from a sea to any other tile.
Yep.
So that's a shoreline. And if we were playing with rivers, that would count as well. We're not, so I won't talk about that. That's a shore. This is a shore. This is a shore. That's not a shore, right? But that is.
Green, though, isn't it?
Huh? Yeah, that's not a shore because it's not adjacent to the thing. That's a shore, okay? So a clay pit must be built on a tile that is next to a sea hex, okay?
Is that including here?
Yeah. Yep. So a mine will be built on a mountain, and there are mines over there, so you'll just take a mine cylinder and you'll put it on there, and mines will produce, a bog standard mine will produce either gold or ore, right? You'll take a certain amount of tokens, you'll mix them up face down, you'll place them on top of the mine. Beginning of every production phase, you'll reveal the next one, so you don't know whether it's going to be gold or mine.
Right.
You can use your research to upgrade your mine so that it only produces gold or produces more stuff, right? And when you put the tokens on, once they're exhausted, that's it. You have to create a new mine shaft through research. Well, we'll get into research in a bit, right? So you see, an oil rig has to be built at sea, and it produces fuel, right?
What's that little picture next to the sea thing?
That means that you need to have researched oil rigs first. So you'll see it matches one of the pictures here. That one there.
You've got to use these.
Right.
Yeah, so you'll need to do research. Research requires 2 geese and a paper, if I remember rightly. Right, so but you'll need to do that first. We'll talk about research in a minute. So if you see anything in this row here, it means that you need to have researched that picture. Okay? Right, so you understand all that, yeah? We'll get into the costs when we talk about the building
Is
phase.
anything in the mine open to be taken by anybody as well?
If it's been produced, yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah, nothing belongs to you. All right? Then we'll talk about secondary production. Right, so a secondary producer will require you to have a transporter on the tile, I think, and it will require some input resources, yeah? So we need to have stuff on there to produce.
So it's an additional cost, basically.
Do you need to have a transporter on the tile? All one set of input business. Doesn't say you need to. Goods on transports will be used. Will only be used in. Okay. Right, so you don't need to have a transport on there. So if it has the right input goods, it will produce, right? Regardless, yeah. And it will keep doing that until it hits its maximum. So if you look at this little diagram here, don't look at the cost. We're talking about it in building. So a sawmill, if there is a set of trunks there, it will produce 2 boards for every trunk that's on top of the sawmill, right? And it's got a maximum capacity, production capacity of 6. So if there's 3 trunks, it will produce its maximum capacity and it will produce 6 boards, yeah? Right? Once it's produced its 6 boards in that production phase, that's it. It won't do anymore, even if there's more stuff on the tile, yeah? Okay? Understand? See the coal burner? It will produce any 2 of either... it needs any 2 of logs or boards and it will produce fuel, okay? So if there's any of that on there, it will produce up to 6 fuel if it's got enough input, okay?
Yeah.
So a paper mill will require trunks or boards and it will produce only 1 paper per production phase, right? Stone factory, similar, will require 1 clay. It will produce 2 bricks for every clay that's on the tile, a maximum of 6 bricks, right? A mint will require fuel and 2 gold, and that will produce 1 set of coins, right? Stock exchange, paper and gold, and it will produce up to 6 stock certificates, okay? Wagon factory will require a donkey, so you have to trade in a donkey and 2 boards, and it will give you a wagon. Right, a truck factory will require research, so you'll need to have researched that truck research to do it, and it will produce 1 truck. Right, a raft, a raft raft factory will have to be built on a shore. Okay, so you can't build a raft factory here, obviously, because there's nowhere to dock your raft. Yeah, it has to be built on a shore. Right, it will require 5 boards. You need to have researched it, and it will produce it will require 2 trunks, and it will produce a raft. A rowboat will require research on a shore, blah, blah, blah. You get the idea, yeah? And it just goes on from there. You've got a steamer factory, okay? And it'll produce 1.
Like tells you when,
yeah.
if you need to research.
Okay. So that's the production phase, right? I think that's all. Right, we talk about walls as well, walls. These are walls, they look like roads back of town, right? But you'll be able to build walls to block people off. Okay, so you can't move through other people's walls. You can demolish them, but you can't go through them. So that's one way of stopping people from doing stuff. Okay, we'll get into walls at the end. You've got to remember, right, that you can only ever have 5 of one type of transporter. Okay, so you can only ever have 5 land transporters or 5 water transporters, right? But you can only ever have 8 transporters maximum.
Yeah.
Right. As soon as you produce, because things will produce without you being there. As soon as one of your things is produced, it goes over the maximum and it just gets destroyed. All right. It's always the last thing to get produced that gets destroyed. Okay. So that's the maximum. 5 and 8. 5 of one type, not like 5 rafts, but 5 water or 5 land, and then 8 maximum. All right. Livestock and geese will produce if left on an empty pasture. You know all that. Right. So that's production.
Where are the planes then?
Planes.
Yeah.
Where's planes?
Movement, top right, halfway.
Oh, that's part of the expansion that we're not playing with planes today.
All right. Well, it's not complicated enough already. Gary.
Okay,
To be honest, I must be having an epiphany moment because I actually understand it.
Yeah, all right, good.
For one.
Good. Go get it.
Is that chocolate?
I know what we're
Yeah, I know, it is. Give me more of that chocolate.
Don't understand. What don't you get?
was like, no, I don't know what we were meant to be doing.
You'll get it, Julie, just like all the other
Well,
times.
you start off with the bog standard stuff. It'll be things that you will be producing, right? But it makes more sense once I've described how you build stuff, right? Which is the after movement, yeah. Okay. So if we talk about movement now, right? Then once everything's produced, then you'll be able to move. Okay. So if you look at your little movement thing here, donkeys, they can carry two things. You can load your boards onto your donkey, right? And it's advisable. And once the donkey's moved, lay it down so you know that it's moved, because they can only move once, right? Goods can only be moved once by the same player. So I could move the boards there, Judy could come along, as long as they're not on my transport, I'll pick them up and then take them somewhere else. But I can't move those boards again. So you leave them on a flat donkey, right? Okay, so donkeys can move one space, right? They can carry two things, move one space if they're not on a road. If they're on a road, they can move two spaces. So the way you do it, when you build a road, you draw it on a board, right? You draw a road, and then they'll be able to move two. Okay? All right.
Is that actually part of the game?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so donkeys will move one. So say if I built a road from there to there, then I could go back. So I could go there, pick something up, come back. Right? Or if there was a road here and here, I could go 1, 2. But if the whole of the donkey's movement is on a road, they can move 2. Right? Otherwise it's 1.
Right.
Okay? So a wagon, which is an upgrade, isn't it? They can carry 3 and move 3.
Yeah.
But they can only move on a road. They can't move off-road or in the sea.
Yeah.
Okay? Trucks, to say they've got more capacity, they can move further, they can move on a road. A raft can, 3 and 3, can only move on the sea hex, because there's no rivers. Rowboats, the same thing. Get the idea?
Yeah.
Right, so you can only move goods once. They can only move once, and each transporter can only move. One of the weird things is if you move a donkey, you can, if you wish, geese can follow the donkey. Right? For some weird reason. So if I did that, if I moved the donkey there, I could, if I wanted to, move there. If this is Julie's piece and she moved here, I could have the geese follow that donkey. She could. Right? Okay?
Yeah.
So geese, you can always elect for geese to follow the donkey if they can. You don't have to do that if you don't want it. Okay. I think that's movement. Oh, right, so if somebody's built a wall, transporters can't move through an opponent's wall, right? But we'll talk about walls more in a little bit. Okay. If a conflict arises on who's going to get the tiles or whatever, you always go through turn order. So turn order's at the bottom, but the temple space is at the top. But that's to do with changing the turn order, which we'll talk about in a bit. So you always go by turn order if there's a conflict. Okay? Right.
It says there, wall will push boats to sea.
A wall, yeah. So if, for instance, I've got a boat there, right? Julie comes along and builds a wall there, that boat is expelled to the sea space.
Oh, okay.
All right? Okay.
Mm.
If you want to destroy a wall, right? Say if that's Julie's piece and she wants to destroy my wall, she'll have to pay more from a sea space to destroy it. But we'll talk about walls in a little bit, right?
Okay.
That's movement, yeah? Is that easy? Yeah. Oh yeah, we'll talk about boats. So remember, they move around sea spaces, but in order to interact with a tile, they have to be docked.
Yeah.
And that's one movement. So if they wanted to move again, it'd be 1 to move out, yeah, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, yeah, right, okay, and that applies to all boats, all seaworthy vessels.
So they can't get over there, can they? If they're here?
They can be carried. Boats can be
they?
boats can be
right.
carried on land transport. So,
Oh,
for
okay.
instance, you could do this. If that's docked, I could carry that, and then that could move.
Make its way
That's
over.
exhaustion.
Ah.
Yeah.
Poor donkey, eh?
Yeah.
Exhaustion.
You'll find that there's lots of little fiddly rules. I'll probably, yeah. What did we say? Any transporter may carry another transporter. However, it's not allowed to move a transporter that has moved on its own already. So, if this raft had moved there, I couldn't load that up because that's already moved.
Oh, okay.
All right, but it can be loaded onto a transporter. Water transporters can only be unloaded on a river or seashore. Okay. Transport can only be unloaded at the beginning of the subsequent movement phase. In that movement phase, all both transporters may carry goods as normal. Right, so once you load a transporter onto something to carry it, and you move, you can't unload that until the next movement phase.
Right.
Right, so it stays on the donkey,
Yeah.
or whatever the transporter is. Right, that's movement. Easy enough? Okay. Building, right, so if you look at your building thing, where is it? Here, right, buildings will cost stuff. So if you wanted to build a woodcutter, it will cost you a set of planks or a set of boards. Okay? So for instance, if you want to build something, you have to have a transporter in the space. Okay? So if that was, I could use that to build a woodcutter and I'll chuck it down there. And that woodcutter, well, it'd have to be on woods, wouldn't it? So it'd have to be there, use the board, put the woodcut down there, and then that woodcutter, because it's primary producer, it will produce every round, every production phase.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Right. So you'll see on your little cheat sheet here the cost it takes and what it produces.
Yeah.
And obviously oil rigs will take research, right? A truck factory will mean you have to research shore, rowboat and steamer, so you have to have the necessary research done first. Okay? So to build a road, it will cost you 1 brick, and you'll draw the road on the thing, right, with a pen. Okay? To build a bridge over a river, doesn't matter, because we're not playing with things. So to build a wall, right, it will cost you a stone. So if I wanted to build a wall there, it would cost me a stone. I've got a transporter, so I can ditch the stone and put a wall down there. Right? So to demolish a wall, you see, it will cost you 2 boards, right? And what you do, you demolish a wall, and you'll put one of the neutral walls down there, which represents the rubble. Okay, you can move through it, but if you want to build another wall on that hex,
You've got to clear the rubble first.
that stays on there, so that bumps up the cost. Okay,
Right.
so you'll see that the first wall will be 1 stone, the second wall that you build will be 2, 3 stone for the third wall, right, and so on and so forth. Okay, if you want to build a wall from the sea, it will cost you an extra 2 boards. Right, so the more walls are there, so you could, if you wanted to, build up your defences quite a lot and have 2 walls there. So, but that one would cost me 2 boards. That would cost me 2 stone to build it.
Yeah.
Okay, and 3. And if there's any demolished walls there, that would add to the cost for subsequent wall building.
Yeah.
Okay, demolishing a wall. If there's 2 walls there, so say if Gavin wanted to demolish that wall, that would cost him 3 boards to demolish. It's always 1 more than what the amount of walls that are there. Okay, it's all on the cheat sheet. Right. So if you want to build a mine, where's a mine? Yeah, it's going to cost you 3 boards and a stone. You plug the mine down, right? And a starting mine, a normal mine, so down there, you will take 3 gold and 3 ore. You mix them up, put them face down, and dump them on top of the mine. And every production phase, you'll take the next one off. It will reveal it, and you put it down next to the thing, right? And like you said, anybody can come along and get that, and that's someone who transporters. If you research a specialised mine, right, you can choose whether or not you have 4 gold or 4 ore. Okay, and if you research a big mine, then you can get 5 gold and 5 ore, and you'll do the same thing.
Yeah.
All right. Once it's depleted, you'll have to research a mine shaft. Okay, because you can't just replenish it, and then you'll do, depending on what sort of mine you've researched, you'll replenish the mine.
Yeah.
Okay. And you can do that before the mine's depleted. So you don't have to wait for the mine to be depleted before you build a new shaft. Okay. Now what else? You understand about building stuff. Okay. See research, right? It require, if you want to research one of these, you have to have a paper and 2 geese with a transporter on the tile. Okay, you'll give that up. Okay, and you will research. You'll choose one of the research. Okay. Problem is, if the paper and the geese aren't accompanied by a transporter, they will disappear. The game will take them away, disappear. Right, so you can never have your geese and paper unaccompanied. If you do, they go away, they disappear. Okay.
So when you've got your paper and geese transporter, you can research.
Yeah.
And that means you take one of these off.
Yeah.
And what's that do?
Well, it gives you you look at the thing you want to do. So if you wanted
Well, you can take any one off.
Yeah. Look at the oil rig. So if I wanted to research the oil rig, I suppose half on, half off would be better, wouldn't it? So you can see, and then just take them off when you research it. So if I wanted to research the oil rig, which is this one, I'll give up a paper and 2 geese, take that off, and then I can then build oil rigs.
Oh, I see. So that's all it is.
Yeah.
Just basically showing what we've got.
Yeah.
So this one's empty.
That's nothing. That's for the expansion. Don't worry about it. Okay. So what else is there to talk about? I think that's building. Mine shafts, road bridges, walls. Yeah, you know they built thingies. Or factory upgrades. We didn't talk about that, did we? Factory upgrades. Production.
Can't see if you'd upgrade them too.
Just trying to find about factory upgrades.
It's not going from a primary producer to a secondary, is it? Well, upgrade would be specialised mine, then big mine, wouldn't it? Or is that different? Oh, that's research.
Upgrades. Yeah, just looking at research, factory upgrades. I think it might be at the back. Look. Oh yeah, it's at the back, yeah. So we'll talk about it in a bit when we talk about, well, we said about research, didn't we?
Yeah.
Let's talk about factory upgrades now then, quickly. So, transport factories, they could be upgraded, alright? If you research a transport factory, steamship factory, he or she may upgrade all or some of the factories of the appropriate type. Transport is in the task. If you have a wagon on a tile with a rail factory, you may upgrade it to a steam factory, even if you did not build a factory yourself. Yeah, so all that is it's just part of the research, right? So if you have a, where is it? Yeah, so a raft factory will be upgraded to a rowboat factory, right? And then a steamer factory, rowboat factory can be upgraded to a steamer factory.
So you've got to start off with a raft first.
Yeah.
It's the same with the wagon, isn't it? Then it goes up to a truck.
That's right, yeah. Right, so you build the wagon factory, and then you can, if you want to research it, upgrade it to a truck factory.
Oh, right, okay.
Right.
Right.
When you build an oil rig, you can store things on the oil rig, right?
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, but you can't leave anything at sea. No goods or livestock or anything to be left unattended at sea. Okay, so you could say build an oil rig, bring your ship along, load stuff off, take stuff off, and go on. Because when you're moving, you could drop stuff off. Okay, and pick stuff up. But you've got to remember that any of these things can only move once. So once you drop them off, you can't come along back and pick them up again. Okay.
Oh, right. So you can't, on your next movement, move the stuff again.
Yeah, you can do it on the next turn, but in the movement phase, say if I picked that up, moved that there, dropped it off, moved on, I couldn't then use another donkey to come along and pick this up because it's already moved. All right.
I don't know why you do that anyway, though. You might as well just move it the whole wherever you're going anyway.
So that's the building phase, right? I think there's nothing else on there to talk about.
Oh, it's just the wonder.
Yeah. So you go on to the wonder phase, right? So what you do in the wonder phase, in turn order, everybody gets the option of putting a brick on the wonder phase, right? Because we're starting on level 4, it's going to cost 2 resources to do that per brick.
Yep.
All right. So you get the option of doing that. You remember we said each line is worth a maximum of 10 points. Okay. Once everyone's done that or said no, they're not going to do it past you, you add a neutral brick to the next space. Okay, and the game will end either when we run out of time or if it gets up to there. Okay? Right. So if you, at the beginning of each phase, anyone can ask to have the turn order revised. Okay? And at the beginning of any phase. And what you do, you see the temple space. The person who's at the nearest to the temple, right, is the most pious person, right? So they get the option of moving to the back of the temple, right, who to be the person that isn't praying the most, so they can go and tend to their stuff on the board. Okay? All right, so the person, you'll go to the back, and then you'll choose where you want to be in turn order, right? Then the next person, Gavin's in this instance, will then choose if he wants to go to the next spot backwards, well, not the last phase, but the second to last phase, and then he'll choose turn order. You'll keep going and going and going until everyone's decided where they want to be, right? So you're giving up your piety to have to choose turn order. Right? You don't have to do it. So you might think, well, maybe I'll save the strength of me deciding where I want to be for another turn or another phase. Okay? And that's basically it. All you've got to remember is on a certain point in the game, when a brick's laid on that one with 2 X's, all these desert tiles will become pasture, and all we do is write P on them because obviously we can't pull them up. Okay.
Flip over.
I won't be able to do that. And that's basically how you play roads and boats. Roughly. There's a few fiddly rules that will come up, and I'll probably say, "Oh, sorry, but you can't do that. All this has to happen." And so don't shout at me and go, "I never said." It's quite bitty. Okay.
Right.
So I don't know if you want to do a round and turn order, just keep it as it is.
Well, Gavin can go first.
What?
Yeah. Well, we all do it simultaneously to start with, so there's no production phase, right? And there's no movement. So, there is movement. Okay, so you could do it all. Where's my donkey gone?
So what's the objective of the game though?
To get wealth points, right?
These.
The most wealth points.
So every gold token on a transporter, right, will get you 10 points. Every set of coins on a transporter at the end of the game will get you 40. And if you've created a stock certificate, if that's on a transporter at the end of the game, will get you 120 points. You also get points for how many bricks you've got on each line of the wonder. Okay? Right. So do you want to adjust turn order? So we go clockwise to start with, I suppose. It not really makes any difference. Down the bottom there, look. See the discs?
Which ones? The
Number ones.
That's first go.
Yeah.
So Gavin.
Yeah. What we'll do, the first round, we'll go in turn order. We'll do it each individually so that you know what you're doing. Do you know what I mean? And then we'll once you get the idea of what you're doing, then we'll go simultaneously. We'll do it all simultaneously.
Alright.
Alright. Gav,
Yeah.
movement. Remember, donkeys can move one space. And they produce if they're on their own pasture.
Can you move the geese as well?
Geese can follow donkeys if you want.
They follow any transport.
Can I move them
Yeah.
separate? Can I move them separately?
No.
They're only followers.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't use your geese to start with, obviously, because if there's only one goose, they can't reproduce.
Yeah.
There's no way of getting any more geese.
Right. Only one
Same applies to boards, I think. If you use all your boards out, you've only got one board. I don't think there's much you can do or something, a stone or something. Yeah, because if you use up your stone, there's no chance of getting any more stone unless you nick somebody else's. Right?
Did you say they can only move one space? Is that right?
Donkeys
Yeah.
can, but they can move 2 spaces if all their movement is on roads. Right, do you want to move anything else? Okay.
Oh, do I want to... I'll take a wood with me.
Yeah, while moving a land transport, can pick up things and drop them off on any tile it passes, including the tile it starts from. So you can do that.
So I'll take the wood with me because I want to build a woodcutter.
Yep.
But we have to wait, don't we? Was that buildings?
Yeah, that's in the production phase, right?
So we have to wait till it
Or
goes around.
buildings, you have to wait till the next.
What was this? My home?
Your house just shows you where you start
Oh,
tile is,
right,
but
I
that
see.
doesn't class, it's not classed as a building, so...
Stone and wood. Is that right? Does that make sense?
If I want these to do some ooh la la, can they still take some goods with them?
You can't have anything else in there.
Oh,
You want them
okay,
to
yeah.
reproduce. Right, so you're done with your movement.
I think so, yeah.
Right, Julie? What? Anything else? No? Do you want your geese to follow your donkeys? No? Okay. Up there. Hang on, sorry.
They take bags.
Yeah, I know. It's boards for a quarry.
What's the benefit of the geese following the donkey?
Well,
Any reason?
well, if you move that donkey out of the way, then they'll reproduce the next round, won't they?
Oh, I see.
Right?
Right,
Geese,
okay.
you need geese for research.
Right, okay, do that then.
Copycat.
No, it's
No,
not.
that's a few terms that are just generic like things,
Yeah.
aren't
Okay.
Well, I was going to do exactly the bloody same as well. And I was going to go there with one, and then I was going to take him with my geese.
they? Goose. Okie dokie. So that is the movement. Right, so now buildings. I forgot to mention you can only ever have one building on a hex. Okay? No
Yeah.
more, no less. And you can't destroy buildings. Once it's there, it's there. You can't get rid of it.
Okay.
So Gav, so you're going to build a woodcutter.
Yeah.
So you trade that board in and take a woodcutter primary resource, which is a set of trunks with a.
Yeah.
Yeah, put that down. Right, so that will now produce on its own.
One.
Not now, not yet. In the next
Okay.
production phase. Is that all you're building?
That's the only one I got.
Right, Julie. You're not building nothing, are you? No. So I'll have a woodcutter, Gav, and I'll have a quarry as well, if you don't mind. Quarry is a set of bricks with a thing on it.
Has it got a circle on it? No, it hasn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does, yeah.
Yeah. We'll have a circle on it.
No, it hasn't.
Yeah, it's a stone factory.
No, quarries.
Quarries.
Yeah, it's got a circle on it.
Yeah, it's the primary producer thing.
All primary producers have got circles around them.
It's got a white circle on it.
Yeah. Chuck that back there. Right. Same for you then. isn't it?
Mhm. So I've got woodcutter, and a quarry.
Same for me.
Julie could now add to the wonder board
No, it's the other way around.
if she wanted to.
That's wood.
Because she's got a lot of resources left over.
Alright.
It's up to her.
Oh,
She'll
yeah.
have to do it. Okay. So that's all the buildings, yeah? So we now go to the wonder phase. So Gav, do you want to add to the wonder? It will cost you 2 resources to do it.
Okay.
Alright?
2 wood.
Yeah.
These secondary producers, it doesn't say the terrain that they've got to be made on.
Sorry.
Yeah, it only says that for the water ones, doesn't it? Like steam factory, shore, raft, etc.
Yeah, I think it can be built anywhere because you're using input resources, aren't you? You're not taking it from the land, so you could have a sawmill on rock, but it would be up to you to transport the trunks to the sawmill
Right.
or whatever it is. Yeah, okay. Right.
Yeah, well, could build a wonder then. Brick for it. Where they go?
Okay, so it goes on. We're starting on the 4th line. See where the first icon is. Yeah, that's it.
Why are we starting there then?
Yeah, because the rule book says if you're playing with 5 players, then to
Start there.
first, yeah, because it's otherwise it takes too long. Julie, do you want to add to the wonder?
Yeah.
I'm not adding to the wonder. Are you adding to the wonder?
No, not at the moment.
No.
Just goes next to it.
Yeah.
So how do you add?
Didn't you say if you pass a neutral one
Yeah.
goes on there?
You have to. You have to give up 2 resources to add bricks to the wonder per brick.
Nah, not at the moment.
No. So, Gav, you can add a neutral brick to the wonder, please. Okay, so that's it, right? So, there you go, that's the first round. So now we go back to the beginning and we do it again. Yeah?
So production.
Yeah.
So I get a donkey.
Yep. You got your buildings. See, all the primary chooses, you'll get a set of trunks will go on top of that thing.
That one.
Little one. No, boards, yeah. No, trunks they'll make, won't it? So that's the little one with the 3 tree trunks on it, the little ones. In the little tray.
This one.
No,
That one.
yeah. There's trunks.
That one.
Yeah, so that'll produce 1 trunk. So if you chuck it on top of the thing, that's it. And that's unlimited, so it'll just...
Keep going.
Julie gets a donkey. I'll have a set of bricks and a set of trunks.
Yeah, your side.
Trunks and bricks.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah. You'll get the same. So
Yeah.
you get my mum's side, get you
and
some.
bricks.
And the same for me.
Yeah, so you have to do research in the production phase for future reference. Okay, so there's no factory base. So now we move. You can all do this simultaneously if you want.
It's only one for donkeys with no road, isn't it?
Yeah.
Once you move them once, can you put your goods on top of it? Do you have to wait?
So again,
I've moved them there. I want to put goods on there, but do I have to wait for him to transport the goods?
you can put them on to the donkey. You can't move that You can't move that donkey again.
Yeah.
But that's only got a capacity of 2, Gad, so you can't move through.
Oh, you stupid donkey. Right, I'm moving as well.
Oh yeah. Move that donkey there.
Look at the geese. Oh, the geese as well you can move now, can you?
They follow donkeys, don't they?
Oh, so I have to physically move them from to...
Yeah.
They can't move on to where
No,
the
not
donkey
on their
is.
own, no.
How do you get to make more boards then?
You have to build a sawmill, which will cost you
Yeah.
2 boards and a stone. I've run out of boards.
So when you move your donkey, you could put one of your boards on there, can you? Right, okay.
I'll move my donkey back there.
I think I messed up.
What?
I've got no boards there. I haven't got enough boards to build a sawmill. I'll have to go and nick Julie's. Is that it?
Yep.
Okay, so build.
No,
I'm not building anything.
I can't.
Building anything, Julie?
You could build that.
You could build a woodcutter there. Cost one set
Yeah.
of planks. We built one.
I moved it there.
Yeah, that's right. That was the movement phase, and that's the building phase. Yeah.
Yeah.
Building.
Yeah, I've got a quarry here and a woodcutter there. So the quarry.
Oops.
Woodcutter where?
And the woodcutter's
Right,
there.
Is that primary?
okay. Yeah. Woodcutters, trunks.
Which one do you want?
Woodcutter and a
Woodcutter
quarry.
and a quarry.
Well, I don't know which one's which.
Woodcutter's the trunks with the logs in it.
That one.
Yeah, and a quarry is the one with the bricks in it.
With the circle still on it, it's primary.
Okay, all done building? Okay, so wonder, so turn order. So Gav, do you want to?
Nope.
Julie, do you want to add to the wonder?
Yeah. But 2.
Yeah. If you do that though, you won't be able to get any more boards.
You're going to nick it though, won't you?
Wow. You won't be able to get no more boards if you do that. So you'll need to build. Somebody has to build a sawmill, don't they? can't do.
You can only build a sawmill in the forest.
No, you can build a sawmill anywhere. This is not a primary producer, is it?
Oh, my movement go. I should have done something else.
So if you've only got one board, you can't build a sawmill, can you?
No, you've got to have 2 boards and
Unless you
a
pinch,
stone.
pinch
So
it from somewhere.
if nobody had boards,
That nearly came over.
all right. So is anyone adding to the wonder?
Nope.
No.
No. Okay.
Do we put one of these there?
Yeah.
Animal reproduction, then, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So I've got 2 geese. Geesey gander.
And a goose.
Yeah, geese are having a goose.
You've
So
got
I'll
a
get
you've got
another
a
goose.
Yeah. I'll have a goose. I want some stone and I want some logs as well.
Is this for everybody?
Yeah, this is. Okay.
Oh, I should have got that from last go then.
No, this is the next go.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I should have got it. I've only got it once,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Everyone's got it once, yeah.
That's right. No,
There's only been one production phase,
yeah, that is right.
Oh, right, I thought we were on our 3rd go now.
Yeah, but there was no production in the first round, was there?
Oh,
Are
right.
we doing all of these?
Yeah, all of them, yeah.
Like that one.
Yeah.
So you want stone
Mm-hmm.
and stone, 2
Oh,
stone.
yeah, goose, or whatever.
Yeah.
Goosey.
And 2 stone and 3 wood
Trunks.
trunks.
That's, you have to do that.
You've only got one board as well.
Hmm. Oops. Oh, trunks.
So what's that together then?
Well, if you add it together,
Mm.
that's a sawmill.
That's a sawmill, yeah. Can they be built with it in your building? Because it says only.
Yeah, it doesn't count.
Doesn't count.
Yeah.
What, you can't build in here?
You can build a building there because your house doesn't count as a building. All right? Yeah, I know. For practical purposes, it doesn't count towards the restrictions of building. Yeah,
So you can't put a sawmill in
you
it?
can do because the house doesn't count as a building. So do you know what I mean? It's your house, so it just shows you where your starting tile was. Right, so no one's done the wonder, right? So we go to
Movement?
done the production phase. So it's a movement, yeah. So
So does that not turn into a sawmill then if you've got the things in there?
well, we're building first, aren't we? We're moving first, so we'll build next phase.
So we're doing simultaneous, together.
Yeah, you just move your
So
stuff. Yeah.
I just want to move that to there. Hang on.
So I just need the materials in the specs, do I?
In the
In the hex to build.
has to be on a transporter.
Well, it was, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you have to have a transporter in that area. Yeah.
In that area,
Oh,
okay.
so we've got to go on to the right. Okay.
Good. You bit more. Hang on. Oh, about, thank you very much.
Right.
I'm a head and turn order, so I'll get first dibs on that.
Well then, I should move that back then, shouldn't I?
No, you've moved. If there's conflict, oh,
Well, if you're before me, then I move my donkey
yeah,
first.
but I'll wait for you to move. You've moved, and now I'm thinking, well, I don't want you to have those logs, so I'm going to move in there because I'm first in turn order. You can't move back because you've moved. What?
Mm.
What? That's the thing. Nothing is. You don't own those
No, I know
logs.
that.
What?
It's the turn order bit I don't get.
If there's a conflict in that hex, whoever's ahead in turn order will get the first choice of whether they take what they take.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? So if you move in there, right, and I was there, I'm thinking, well, I don't want you to have those logs, I'm going to go in there. Because I'm first in turn order, I get to take them. Yeah? If I'd gone in there first, you could have moved in there if you were ahead in turn order and gone, sorry, but I'm having those.
But I was here originally.
I know. But what I'm saying is if you were ahead of me in turn order, you would be able to take them.
Mm.
Yeah?
Basically, he waited to see what you did, and then yeah.
Usurped.
Mm.
You'd go?
Well, it's just whatever you want to do, you can move.
I've moved, yeah.
Right. Has everyone finished moving?
I don't know what I'm doing.
What?
I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm doing.
Well,
you can build a sawmill,
yeah.
but you have to
You
move.
have to have the transporter in there.
You have to have.
So I can move.
Yeah, and then you can put them on top because there's no one else in there, and then you can build your sawmill.
Yeah.
You can't, because you haven't got the last input in there.
Sawmill is
There's 2 logs.
two logs and
Yeah.
two boards and a stone, which Julie's got in her hex.
No, but you still got to have the input of the 3 logs as
They
well.
won't produce. You can build it, but you won't. They won't produce in the next round.
Oh right, okay.
Right. Okay.
Is that all movement?
No. I don't know if geese. All the geese have to follow, or you can just
I
choose.
should have another one, shouldn't I?
What?
I've only got 2.
Got what?
Yeah, you should have got one.
Yeah. Does that mean you can now go into Julie's and take hers?
I could do. She's ahead of me in turn order, so there'll be no point. Right, okay. I do. You can ask to have the turn order evaluated if you want. It's up to you.
Okay.
Yeah, but who chooses?
Whoever's nearest the temple will be able to move their counter back to the back of the temple, and then we'll be able to choose where they are in the turn order.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that's movement. So you can build now. So
Okay.
Julie will want to build a sawmill. Right?
I'm going to build a sawmill.
Okay.
So am I.
That was a small one, wasn't it?
It's a set of boards without
The circle.
circle, yeah.
They've all got circles on them.
There should be another set. They're not doing
Them ones.
circles.
That one.
No, big one.
What? That with no circle?
No, that's a woodcutter. Should be a set of planks, I think. Sawmill.
Oh, this one.
Planks. Yeah,
This one.
that's it. Another one for there. That's it. Right, so a sawmill will produce. You'll need one set of logs that will produce 2 boards.
We got what?
So
How do you get that to produce then?
well, you need to have some logs on it. Alright, so you'll have to transport these logs to here, and then it will produce in the next phase, yeah?
I'll put that on that.
Oh, I
Donkey.
see.
Yeah,
Right.
you can put these on a donkey, move the donkey there, then offload onto there, and in the next production phase, that will produce, depending on how many. If there's 6 logs in there, then it'll produce 6 boards.
Mm.
Or well, there'll be some left over. All right.
Right, I want. She'll go then. Have you building
I'm
anything?
not building anything. No.
Margaret, you building anything?
No.
Right, I'm going to build a sawmill.
Was it there?
Yeah.
So that's all the building. So does anyone want to contribute to the wonder?
No.
I can't.
It's 2, isn't it?
Two of anything.
Mm.
It's been dropped off, is it? What's that doing there?
No, that was on.
Yes, there shouldn't be on there. Yeah, go on then. Use some of my mum's logs. Hurrah! Neutral.
So what happens with that then? Whoever's in the first in the turn order, isn't it?
Yeah. No, so neutral brick on the window. Well, they should have only cost one. All right.
Should they?
Now they're two. So, can you remember what you paid, Gav?
Yeah, would.
You get one back. Put it on the tile that it was taken from. You remember?
Well, it would have been the starter one.
And I think Julie gets one as well. And I'll have one back as well.
What?
Getting one of them back. Because it only cost you one, not two.
Oh, you used planks, didn't you? Yeah, I used planks as well.
Yeah.
Have
Yeah,
a plank.
because you were moaning that you
Yeah.
didn't have no planks.
Have a plank. It would have been planks, wouldn't it?
I didn't have any of those.
No.
Oh, these ones. You mean these ones?
Yeah. If you give that back and give Julie a plank,
What's
stick it
that
on your home
for?
tile. Because the wonder should have only cost one, not two. Now it costs two.
So where's that go?
On your home tile.
On here.
Or just on your home tile. Yeah. Okay. Right, so that's the wonder phase, yeah, so we're back to production. So animals reproduce. Have a goose.
I get a goose.
Who else has got a goose? Goose.
There's three in
Yeah,
there.
it can only be one.
Sorry.
So we keep some geese over here. They can only be, you've got to have two on their own for them to reproduce. If there's
Yeah.
anything else on the tile, they don't.
Can they move anywhere, these goose?
They've got to follow donkeys.
Oh, well, you moved one of your goose out then, did you? Did you only have two or
Yeah.
three?
I had two, but I moved the donkey.
Yeah, but you'd already reproduced the goose, hadn't you? So was he on? Did you have three geese in a?
No, that goose moved out with that
Yeah,
donkey.
that's right.
So now that day's just...
Oh right, so I don't get.
So what are they doing
Yeah,
now?
because they're on their own. What?
But there's three of
What are
them.
they doing
Yeah,
now?
there's three of
They're
them.
just
though,
there
isn't
for the sake of it, so they have to reach over. What?
There's three of them though, isn't
They
there?
don't reproduce if there's three,
Yeah.
only if there's two on their own.
Yeah, I gave Margaret an extra.
Do they still produce there with the
She
donkey?
shouldn't have had one then.
No,
They've got to be on their
got to
own.
be on their own.
Two got to be on their own.
Yeah, can't be anything else in the hex.
Why have you given me all of them?
I don't know. It's over there.
We
Why were
put
they
them
there?
there.
You put them there.
Yeah, they were there, but I just
Yeah.
put them there so I don't have to keep reaching over for geese when they
They're my
reproduce.
geese.
How many geese you got?
Three.
Where were they?
They were here,
Oh, I
and
don't know.
Gary put another one
Oh, I
there.
thought
No.
you just shut a load of geese.
No,
there.
no, I'll put one on there by mistake because I
Oh, I
didn't
see.
realise that
We've
if
just
there
got
was
to be
three of
two.
them, yeah, it's
Yeah.
got to be two.
So the goose have got to be with a donkey at all times.
No. Geese can sit on their own, but they will follow a donkey. If there's a donkey there and you move the donkey out, you can choose to have any one or more geese follow the donkey. All right?
What if he wants to go there?
No.
Can't move on their own. They only follow donkeys.
Or any transport.
Yeah. All right? All right? Geese will only reproduce if there's two geese.
Yeah, but if they've got to follow a donkey, they can't produce, can they?
Yeah, they can. They can
They
produce.
don't have to all follow the
If
donkey.
it was like that, right, you could do this, the goose would follow the donkey, and then in the next production phase, those two geese would get it on in the geese love shack.
Get it on.
Yeah. Right. Right. So that's
Animal reproduction.
right. Goods and transporters. So goods produce. So I'll have a stone and a trunk. It's best to remember which ones you made.
See, this is what
Stone and a
I
trunk.
don't like this free fall business. Trying to keep tabs on everyone.
Yeah.
See, because I'm gonna produce some logs because I'm putting in.
It's when you build your mine. over
That one there?
Yep. When you build your mine, then it's going to be a massive. Because gold's worth a lot, isn't it? So as soon as a mine is built, And you're always only 2 hectares away
That one
from
as
someone
well?
else.
And that one.
Stone,
So does that produce the next
it does,
one
it
then?
produces.
No, you have to
Or
take
just
stuff
like
over
that?
to
You've
it.
got to have logs on it.
You have to take the logs to it.
Yeah.
Oh,
So did you
I
Yeah,
haven't
I,
done
Produce-
anything. I haven't
did you
moved.
produce it?
yeah, I did that.
Okay. Have you done all your production?
What did I?
Gary, have you produced?
I don't think I did actually.
Yeah, I produced that, and I haven't.
Did you have lumber on there?
Yeah.
That's right. So they produce. Sawmill produces 2 boards. Don't
Yeah, that's what I've just done.
Yeah.
Lumber.
I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. Okay. Right, research. Anyone want to do any research? Nobody's got any paper, so no.
Well, I haven't, but I can move now as well.
No.
can't I?
Not yet.
Wait for it.
Factory upgrades, no. So yeah, you can move now.
Hmm.
But you can put the goods on the donkey if you want.
Donkeys produce if they're in the same.
If they're on their own, they do, yeah.
If they're on their own.
If donkeys are on their own in pasture, they will reproduce.
But it needs 2 donkeys to.
Yes, yeah, 2
On
donkeys.
the road.
Yeah, 2 donkeys on. Yeah,
Is it
no.
1 donkey? I was going to say, how can
No.
1 donkey
2
produce
donkeys.
something?
2 donkeys without anything else on the hex, they'll reproduce. Yeah.
Does that mean they won't produce?
No, because there's something else in the
What,
hex,
this?
and the goose is there as well, so they won't reproduce.
I can move that there.
You can. Yeah, as long as you put it on the donkey. Yeah.
Little
What happens
donkey.
is I've got to move that over.
Yeah. So on the donkey. Move over.
So once I move them there, do I put? Oh, we have to wait till the reproduction phase.
Mm.
The
But they stay there.
Yeah, that's a primary producer. Yeah. So it stays there.
What is
Leave
this?
donkey in there though.
What is this 6 thing?
Do I
To
have
move
have a
it.
Yeah, do I have to have a
Not
donkey
not for
there?
it to produce. No.
What's this 6 thing then?
That's the maximum production that it will make.
you can hold at one time.
That it will make.
Oh.
So if you've got 3 trunks on a in the hex with a sawmill, it will produce 2 per trunk. So you only need 3 trunks for it to produce a maximum. It won't produce any more than 6 boards per production phase.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Right.
So it still produce.
It will still
Yeah.
produce, but you need with secondary producers, you've got to have the input materials. Primary producers will produce no matter what, right?
Yeah.
Move all your donkeys, I'll move that one there.
You can only move them once, can't you? Unless it's got a
Yeah, he
road.
was originally in there, but I moved him there.
That's fine. Yeah,
So I produce, right?
it'll produce, but you'll need a donkey to move the trunks
Yeah,
back
something.
to the sawmill. Yeah.
A bit of white chocolate now.
See, one
Anyone
thing.
else want any? I feel guilty eating the kids' chocolate.
Oh no,
Well,
it's
I've
the Easter
noticed.
in March.
Is that we don't get to. I don't
I
get to
might have a
produce
look at it, actually. I
mine
like white chocolate.
unless I've done
That's a-
seed research.
Yeah.
So I can't get over there.
Maybe you can walk to the centre.
I don't think so. I'm not going to send my donkey on a trek through the desert.
There's wood there. Past you go on.
Yeah.
Or just cut over that way.
Raft factory. 2 boards and a stone. It's not too bad then. Oh no, it's just a board and a brick in it for a raft factory. That's me done with movement. Everyone's done movement?
Yeah.
Yep.
No, you can build. I'm going to build a sawmill. Which is grand. Have a sawmill, please, Bob. There's me goods.
Do I drop these goods off now to there? Or was that? Oh, that's production,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah.
Anyone building?
Yeah.
What building?
I have a sawmill. That's 1 and 2. I think. How many have I got here?
No, you can't have.
build, you only have one building.
You can't build in.
Oh,
You
right,
have to dump them,
okay.
you have to put them on the
Where
donkey.
did that come from? Right, okay.
And then move them to another X in the moving
Right,
phase.
okay. And I want a clay pit.
A clay pit. That's boards.
Hmm?
You need boards for a clay pit. That's trunks.
Oh, right, okay.
All right.
I can't see it. It looks the
It's
same.
always boards, yeah. Trunks are like a primary thing that needs to be processed by a sawmill.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, it just looks like brown blobs on it.
A woodcutter. Is that a woodcutter?
So boards.
You can build a woodcut, yeah, but it needs to be built on woods. Not
Won't
on
be a
the
one
plat,
of
not
them.
on the pasture.
Oh,
All right. So you have to build it on one of these.
Johnny Marquis.
they can move
Oh, is it
two.
scored? Yeah.
They can
One nil
move
up.
two.
It always looks miserable with me. Who's that?
They can move two. You'll have to move
One.
there next time.
They need to build, you need to build a
So
road.
it's carry.
They can carry 2, they can only move 1 X, but if there's a road, they
Two.
can move 2 as long as they move all of them moving boards on a road. Okay? Is that all the movement buildings everyone wants to do?
I think so.
Yep.
You need boards, don't you? Loads of boards. Yeah.
What's happened with this row here then? Because there's a row completed.
Well, it means that there's 1 brick on each row and there's 3 other bricks on there, so everyone will get 2 points, right?
Right.
Other non-neutral bricks on the row. Oh, there's 2 other non-neutral bricks, so everyone will get 3 points. Okay? Are we done building?
Hmm. This is one of them games where you just don't. You won't know. You can't really keep a track on what other people are doing. For me, you've just got to worry about what you're doing. I think.
Sort of.
So to get boards, you have to have a sawmill.
So you're going to have to nick somebody else's boards, aren't you? You need boards to make a sawmill. So you've got 1 board, you need another board, so you're going to have to go to Gary.
Just like brown blobs, I would say.
You have to go and visit Gary.
Oh.
Okay, so we're all done moving. Anyone want to contribute to the wonder?
Can't. Well, I can, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, I will. That's 2, isn't it?
Hmm.
You've got to be on transporters, haven't you?
What do you mean?
Because you can't just take stuff.
Oh, you can't take stuff off of here.
No. You've got that don't belong to you. It's got to be on transporters.
Oh no. Don't worry about that then.
Time.
Right. Neutral tile gap. Right, animal reproduction. Jews geese will reproduce.
I get
Gaps,
donkey.
goods and transporters. So I want a stone, 2 trunks. Where's the sawmill gone? That should be a sawmill, not
Stone.
a lumber thing. I'll have a trunk.
Is that the sawmill?
No, it's a quarry. Sawmill
That
it hasn't got the, it's just a
Nah.
load of boards without a circle on it.
That one.
So, I'll have a board and a trunk.
What do I get there?
You get a trunk, a board, trunk and a board.
I did that one. No, you have to move the stuff onto
No,
there.
I have there. Remove that to produce.
When did you do that?
I
Just now, in the last movement phase.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's all right. So,
because it's still on them, you see, so hasn't been
Well,
taken
what
off.
moving up? We're on the animal reproduction at the moment, aren't
goods and transports we're doing.
we? Is that when you
Yeah.
that moves to change it over to boards.
Well, yeah, that's on the hex, isn't it? So you can do that. So Julie could trade them in, and that will give you
That.
four
One?
boards.
4 boards?
Yeah.
What, 2 logs give me 4
One
boards?
one trunk will give you 2 boards, so that'll give you 4 boards. Oh, yeah.
Does that say it on
Oh, sorry, yeah, on there. Yeah.
So I've got,
Sawmill.
there? Oh, okay.
oh I see, so I've got 2, so I get 4 as well.
And that one's got to be a woodcutter.
So we're back to the.
That's got to be a woodcutter.
What do you mean?
Oh no, because it's not.
I was
in wood,
just putting
is it?
them on. I can't remember. I've just put them on. I must have done.
No, I've got
No, you didn't, because there was 2 on that. You haven't done it.
Right.
no, 2 boards, Gav, and a trunk.
Oh.
Have you done yours, these yet?
2 boards
No, not yet.
and a trunk.
Trunk.
Margaret, what do you want?
Stone, trunk.
Trunk and 2 stones.
2 trunks and 2 stones.
Another trunk.
Another trunk.
Oh, I needed a quarry then, didn't
Stones.
I? Quarry got to be in
And
stone.
that goes on that one,
Yeah.
doesn't it? Is that
Oh,
right?
yeah, sorry. Yeah. Is that it, Gary? You produce?
No. Well, I just have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't get no boards. Right, done?
No
So-
movement, isn't it?
No research, no factory out of place movement, yeah, so.
We all do this.
Yeah. What are you waiting for?
I'm just
I'm
looking.
getting nervous now.
So if that donkey moved in here,
Hmm.
and you put another board on him.
Can you
Yeah,
carry
you can
2?
carry 2. You actually do that.
Oh, and move that.
Oh,
Did that
actually,
donkey move?
I'll move in there.
No.
They can't move the geese then.
Oh. No, but I'll move. Oh, I can move that. In there,
Yeah,
that's
if the
fine.
donkeys, if the
Yeah,
donkeys,
there was
did the
2
donkey
there.
move out of this hex?
No.
Then you can't move the geese. They'll only follow the donkey.
Oh, okay.
So you
So
could,
that's one.
do that, and then next turn do that
Oh,
if you want. Want to do that?
yeah.
And then you could move the donkey out following turn, and then that would move you as well.
What am I doing? Move.
You move the donkey there, and then next turn you move the donkey out.
Yeah, that donkey went there, and that donkey went there.
All right.
Oh, and that donkey went there.
So everyone done movement.
Yeah.
Okay. So we now build.
No.
Sawmill, please. Sawmill.
Did it go into turn order building?
It's not a sawmill. Sawmill's not, it's a secondary producer. It's just planks. So, yeah, you just do it simultaneously, just if you want to build.
Yeah,
What do you want to build?
it's a quarry, isn't it?
Yeah.
Does that come off?
Yeah.
A quarry, is that?
Quarry.
Please
Building.
take
It's only,
Quarry.
Longer or something?
you just need 2 planks for a quarry.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's got to be on rock.
Yeah.
There.
What am I giving you? Quarry. That's the primary, isn't it?
And I need a,
Is that, isn't it?
yeah. So.
Yeah.
That. And
Can't build
Right.
on, because you've already got building on that tile
that's
there.
production.
Yeah.
He needs to move over.
Can't move them yet.
No, I'm just moving them over.
Right. Building?
No.
Building?
No.
No. Right. So I wonder, is anyone contributing to the wonder?
Yeah.
It's got to be on the transporter, remember?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. And a brick.
Yeah, I'll do that actually.
I'll do it. So.
Yeah. If you've got,
It's
It's got to be in turn order though.
what's
So
the
Gav will
first
do
then?
it first, so you'll go first.
What, it's got to be on donkey?
So you have to wait.
We've got to be on transport, yeah.
Now it's yellow.
Oh, no.
Now it's you.
No,
You wanna do it?
no. 'Cause I haven't got-
Now then it's Matthew,
No, I don't want to do it, no.
Margaret,
No.
and then
So neutral brick. Right. So animal reproduction. So any geese or donkeys reproducing?
Yeah.
Just this one.
Goose. Goods and transporters. So I'll have two. Oh no, I won't have anything. I'll have a stone and a log.
you have to do like. Julie, what do you want?
Dog juice.
Yeah.
Wood.
Wood, and
What's that?
that is that one.
What's that? Dog. And that.
No, you have to put it on there. Do we do that now?
What?
Produce the two.
Yeah.
So that's
Oh, yeah.
4.
Give that up.
It just goes in there.
You can only have 6, can't you?
Produces a maximum of 6. That is unlimited the amount you can stack on there, but it'll only produce a maximum of
Oh, I
6
see,
per
right.
turn. So Gary, I think you can produce blanks, can't you?
Yeah. So I can produce 4.
4.
Yeah. Actually, out here,
What?
a sawmill there you can use. See,
Sorry?
there's a sawmill you can use here. I've built a sawmill near to use, so you could get some trunks over there.
All right.
I don't mind you coming in and nicking them up.
Well, I can only move one ago, can't I?
Build the road then. So stone. Other people can use your roads as well.
So how do I do that?
How do you build a road? Wait for the building phase, and a road will cost you 1 stone
Right,
off a transporter.
right.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay, so is that all the building?
So I've got to put that on there now?
No. Is that all the production?
Mm.
No more production?
I think so.
Why are you leading geese into the mountains? What are you doing?
I made a mistake,
Oh, right.
to be quite frank.
Okay.
Can geese go in water?
Geese, only if they're carried on a transporter, a water transporter. Right?
What?
Yeah,
They're so lazy, aren't they, geese?
Yeah.
They're birds, they can swim, can't they?
Apparently not.
And the wings
Oh, they
clipped.
can't swim.
No, they can, but not in this game.
Oh,
No. Okay, just remember you can always ask for turn order to be changed if you want. And I'm going to do that now. So, Mother, do you want to move to the back of the queue and
Yeah,
choose where you want to go? Right.
Yeah.
Right. So, Gav, if you move everything down.
That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah, move everything down towards the temple. That's it, and you can choose where you want to go in turn order.
I'll go second.
Okay, so everything shifts down. So move my mum second, and everything will shift. Right.
what's the temple do?
Huh?
The temple.
The
So you
temple.
get moved back down, you get to choose where you go on the...
Yeah, but you're further next time. You're further away from choosing where you want to go. So, Gav, do you want to?
No, I'm first.
You want to stay where you are? So I'll move back and I'll go first. It goes second from last. So my mum doesn't move. So I'll go where. That's it.
Like that?
Yeah. And I'll go first. So you shift everyone down. Right, Gary, do you want to go to the back? No. Julie, do you want to?
That'd make me third.
Yeah.
Yeah, couldn't
You want to go third?
it? Hmm.
That's it. She stays where she is.
Oh, I didn't have to move.
Okay.
Movement? No, what are we on now?
We were on. We had production, so that's movement.
Okay.
Patiently waiting and see what people are doing. Okay. Not so complicated, is it? Or is it?
It's better.
Yeah.
Building?
Has everyone moved?
Can you build 2 sawmills in the same
No.
place?
One per
building
hex.
per hex.
Okay, building? Do we do this in turn order?
That's got to go.
You have to give it to Gary.
So,
Is this in turn order?
no, it's just whenever you want to
Right.
do it, but it's just probably best to just do it.
I'm going to build a quarry with 2 planks, that's right, isn't it?
If you build a wall, can you build a wall anywhere?
Has to be in the hex where the goods are coming from. Okay. If for instance, you'd already built a wall, say there, and you had resources on either side, but the resources can only ever come from one side. They can't come from both. Right? I'm going to build 2 roads. How about that?
I'm going to build a wagon factory and
So you don't
make
need
myself a
research for that,
wagon. No,
then?
so it's two planks and a stone,
Yeah.
and then 2 planks and a donkey to actually have the wagon.
That's produce. That's in the production phase, right?
Yeah.
So you can build a wagon factory, okay, for 2 planks and a wood, and in the next production phase, you have to give out a donkey and 2 planks to get a truck, a wagon, yeah.
Oh right.
All right.
Okay.
If you want to upgrade that wagon factory, you have to research the truck.
Yeah. So I want the wagon factory. So that
It's a
is.
blue one. Looks like. Oh no, sorry, not blue. It's the sort of prawn coloured thing.
Yeah. This is a wagon.
The wagon factory, prawn coloured.
You've got to build. They can only travel on roads, right? Okay.
Can they?
Yeah. They can't travel
Oh yeah.
across country.
Right, so then I've got to build some frigging roads.
Anyone else
That's all right.
building anything?
But don't you
I'll
need
build a wall.
don't you need the materials to be on one of the donkeys to build it?
Yeah, they've got to be on donkeys. Yeah.
They weren't, were
Well, they're not.
they? They were on the side, weren't they?
Oh yeah. If there's a transporter in the hex, it's fine.
Oh, transport in the hex, right.
The only thing is that if there was a conflict, then they don't have to be on the transporter, but it's just to say nobody else can use them if they're on there.
It goes in turn order, does it?
I'll build a wall.
Yeah,
A wall.
Donald Trump.
Build a quarry.
Build the wall. Build the wall.
Yeah, build a quarry, yeah. How much is a quarry?
2 of these.
2 boards. Quarry's got to be built on rock.
Oh, okay.
Got to be there. Anything else?
This is for building? No.
Building? What?
It's a quarry, isn't
No
it?
goods there.
Oh, right, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that a no-no then? No bridges, walls, no mine shafts or anything like that. So anyone want to contribute to the wonder?
Was it 1?
2.
Oh, 2.
2.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't they have to be on your... Oh, it's just in the...
Just want to check and see.
I'll be on the donkey.
Oh, right, okay. So goods used in the wonder must come from your starting tile. The tile must also contain at least one of the player's transporters. Yeah, so you've got, if you want to contribute to the wonder, it's got to be off your starting tile. I don't know if we did that, did we?
We didn't.
No.
Yeah, you can do. No, we didn't do that.
What?
Oh,
Any?
any goods on your starting tile that have got a transporter on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Is it
right.
definitely 2? She gave
2.
1 back last.
It's 2. The first row was 1.
So you've got to transport goods back to your starting tile, and then they can go back to the
Wonder,
wonder.
yeah.
Well, that's all right because I've got 2 on my wonder.
What's the camera like?
Broken.
Well,
Gonna drink.
no thanks.
Yeah, I will.
Coffee.
Can I have a tea?
Tea.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Do you have sugar?
No. No, I'll have a coffee actually, sorry.
Right, where are we?
It's easier, isn't it? So,
Cold my welcome.
Is it that bad?
we're going to Wembley.
Again.
Defend our cup.
I think some of the oldest, isn't it?
Yeah.
What,
You know
where?
who's still left in it? I think Stevenage, Leicester City under 21. Maybe someone like Clinton. Yeah.
Should win it then.
No, Exeter.
Has anyone ever held the cup?
What, twice? What, retained
yeah,
it? I think Bristol, one of the Bristol clubs has won it 3 times, but I don't know whether they've ever retained it. But it'll be, well, whatever, if we do get to Wembley, it'll be a bit of a anti-climax to last season, because Exeter are going to take loads, aren't they?
Sunderland took those, didn't they?
Yeah. Do you know, we hold the record attendance for the EFL Cup and Wembley, the new Wembley, and also for the FA Cup final at the new Wembley.
Yeah, and we held the FA Cup the longest, didn't we?
Yeah, I know, we're just,
Best.
yeah,
What round are we on?
quarter-finals.
No. No.
Just did the wonder.
Just did the wonder, right, so we're back
Judy
to...
got the wonder.
Yeah, so we're back to production.
Have to wait for him.
Yeah.
You want these?
More chocolate.
Finish that chocolate.
No, I gave it a nap, but I will have an after 8.
Did you eat that other chocolate?
Yeah,
What, that big donkey?
yeah, I ate that.
What, the whole lot?
Yeah. I ain't had no dinner.
You want some?
No, I've got pie and chips when I get back home.
The cornerstone of any nutritious breakfast.
Yeah.
Gonna have some banana.
Banana.
Banana, wine.
Sitting there, I ain't got
Do you remember the DJ, Liz Kershaw?
Yeah.
She put something on Twitter about I watched the programme at the weekend. It was that Stuart Copeland going on about
Yeah, I'll see about that, yeah.
music and the origins of it and stuff like that. She put something on Friday night saying, oh, you know, this is a, you know, watch this programme, blah, blah, blah. The next morning I saw the tweet and I just said, yeah, it's really good. Just made a comment on it. And she actually replied to me. Yeah, so, because I said about time there's something decent on a Friday night. Yeah, so that's my claim to fame. Liz Kershaw.
You Twitter troll. Not Nick Kershaw. The sun went down there years ago. Go on, get it. How are you finding it? Is it traumatic?
No, it's all right.
Don't like it?
Not really.
What this?
Hello, mushers.
Maybe a modern classic. Well, anyway, you're not into it, yeah? I sort of get further into it once I get my boats going.
I need no more of them.
Don't like Splotter games then. Don't like Splotter.
Splotter, what's that?
The company that makes it.
Oh, right.
Remember Food Chain Magnate? Remember that one?
Yeah, yeah.
Same company.
Oh, right, okay.
Famed, I was saying to Gary, they're called the cult of Splotter. Some people say it's a conspiracy theory, saying that they make games deliberately bad quality games to wind people up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so people think they're playing a game. Really, there's two blokes that make the games like. Just spend 150 quid on
Mint
that.
somewhere.
Because there's a
After 8
They're
minutes.
down there.
Down
I've had
there.
to
Oh,
banish them from this side as
so
well.
Gary,
I have one, yeah.
there's a game
Okay.
called Bus, right? Which is, looks like it's been drawn by a 2-year-old, right? Literally scrawled onto a piece of cardboard. And people are like, oh, you got to be serious. This isn't a real game, is it? And it's like, yeah, it's serious. And they reprinted it because they're under pressure because of the quality of the components and the artwork. And they made it all nice computer artwork and all lovely. And then when they released it, everyone's like, no, I wanted the authentic version. Now it's worth loads of money.
What, the original?
Yeah, I'll show you what it looks like. I'll show you what have a look. What the original bus looks like.
So there's all the chocolate left over from Christmas.
I've
It's
still
still
got
going.
truckloads. I was there last night. I've got a massive
Haven't
box of
eaten.
Maltesers.
chocolate for a few days.
No.
Do a massive walks down.
Where were we?
We're starting on the new phase.
Easter soon, though, isn't it? March.
Animal reproduction we're on.
We didn't get eggs last year, did we?
No.
You get a goose.
I get a goose.
Gary gets a goose.
Mum
Gav
just
gets a
gets
goose.
something little. She got them closed last year with it. So she don't get
Get a
loads of
goose.
chocolate.
Right?
You get a goose.
Oh, there's a donkey there, isn't there? Donkey's watching.
Goods and transporters. So, Gary, do you produce a truck this term?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
So I'll have.
It's got to stay with the donkey, is it? Or
It can't move unless it's on a road, so you have to build a road next
but
time.
does the donkey stay with the truck?
You can move the transporter. The donkey can move the transporter over to
Yeah.
that stone.
But no, but I don't lose my donkey, basically.
Yeah, have you got to trade the donkey in?
Is that
Yeah, you got to trade the donkey in. So the donkey goes
No,
away.
you have to transport
Oh,
the
right,
planks
yeah.
to it, yeah.
Right, so you have to build a road next turn somehow.
That
Move
produced.
Yeah, I did it for
Oh,
you.
right.
Okay, so can I have 4 boards, a stone, and a trunk?
Oh yeah, I've got to get a...
What else?
Stone
Stone.
and a trunk.
What about Margaret? Oh, you do Margaret's. I do Julie's.
Yeah. So you want 2 stone, a trunk. You know, 1, 2, 3 trunks, and 2 stone. Right?
3 trunks, 2 stone.
How do you get paper? Oh, you need a
Yeah,
paper,
mill, yeah, and it will cost you.
And a couple of geese.
Yeah. Paper
Like geese.
will cost you any 2 trunks or any 2 boards. What is that? Production?
Yeah.
You've got to have the geese together.
Where?
Says you need geese. Oh, any 2 geese
What do you mean? For what?
to make a paper mill.
Paper mill.
Do you have to put the
A paper mill's a stone. There's a board and a stone.
yeah? But
Right.
does that have to be in with the geese?
No, geese are used for research only. Right, so you got a paper mill. So you build,
Oh, right, okay.
so you build the paper mill for a board and a stone, and then you will add, if you can get trunks or boards there, produce paper, and then you'll need to move the geese there, and then you can do the research, right?
Right, you can
So
build that
chain-
sawmill anywhere.
Sawmill can be built anywhere, but it needs trunks to produce boards. So you need to bring the boards to the. If you build, you need to bring the boards, the trunks to the sawmill. All right. Right. That's it then. It's the production phase, yeah. Movement. Movement. What? That should have produced trunks. Shouldn't it? That should be on there, not there.
And donkeys can go on there, can't they? Yeah, I can do that.
Oh, it's fiddly, isn't it? With tweezers. Yeah, what's I going to do with that?
Can I take one off that donkey now? Or has that got to stay on there?
Where did it move from?
Stay, it was
It
there.
just stayed there.
You can take it off, yeah.
Well, I can.
Yeah.
What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I had no idea what I was doing. I can't remember now.
When can you build a road?
In the building phase.
Okay. Can I take this off here? I can take this off here, can't I? Because there's a donkey in that.
Oh.
What's that? Take what off?
I can use that because I've got a donkey in there, transport.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to build a road.
Not yet. It's the movement phase at the moment. So that can't move on its own. It's
No.
follow a donkey. Okay. Yeah.
Even there's a donkey in there.
There's no donkey in that hex.
Donkey has to move out
Did you
of
move
the
that
area.
donkey out of that hex?
No.
I think you can't move the geese, yeah.
Donkey has to be in the hex
Oh,
for it to
okay.
move out of the hex.
So that donkey's sat there doing nothing.
Mm.
So if you move it somewhere where it can do something, maybe, I don't know, if you move, you could move that donkey into the sawmill and then it would produce
The donkey
boards.
can't have three
No, it
goods
can't.
on it. It can only carry 2 goods.
Yes. Done with moving?
So it can go in there now, can it?
Can do, yeah. What about this one? Do you want to move that?
Shove it in there.
Right. Building.
Right, I'm going to build a road. Do we do this in turn order or was it?
I'm going to build a road.
No, you do this first.
Have you got to have a transporter to build something?
In the hex that you're building, yeah. Wait, building?
Can I put a paper mill?
If you've got the resources to do it, yeah.
Here.
If there's a building in there.
Can't build in one building per hex.
Build
Build a quarry. You building?
No, I can't, can I?
Yeah, you building?
No.
Okay, so you could build a road if you wanted. Make it easier to move into your hex. Want to do that?
Yeah. Oh. Was it a road?
Shouldn't this have produced?
Yeah, it did.
Oh, it did, and then you moved.
I did do it, yeah.
In there.
Right. That'll cost you 1 brick.
What am I doing a road?
Mm.
So my donkey can move 2.
It'll move 2, but you only can move backwards and forwards with 1 road. So you need to move on road all of your movement to get here. So you'd have to have a road there and there.
Right. I'd have to have a donkey in there to build a road there.
You'd have to have stone there as well.
Sorry?
You'd have to have stone there as well, so you could produce, move the donkey and then build a road here, and then you could go from there to there in 1 move.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. So, but you have to build a road there first. So if you could always use that to build a road here.
What's that doing there? Has that been used?
Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, no. Yeah, no.
Yeah, go on.
Oh, this.
Any more building? Wunderbar. Anyone contributing to the wonder?
Yeah. As long as you're
It's got to
saying.
be from the home hex.
Oh, the home hex.
Yeah, home hex.
No, I'm gonna wait. I have to wait.
Doing it?
I haven't got anything in there.
Gary? Got some trunks.
Hmm.
Some speedos.
Just wiring it up, wiring it up.
Some speedos in your home territory.
Hang on, because there was something I was going to do, but
It's fluttered off into the distance.
I can't remember what I was going to do.
See, that's what I mean. I'm doing that. I'm thinking, yeah, I'm going to do that, and I'll do that, and I'll do that, and then I'm thinking, what
Yeah,
am I going to do?
there's a purpose.
White chocolate.
There's a
No,
purpose
thanks, I'm fine, thanks.
for me
That was
picking them
enough.
up, but I can't remember what it is.
You need to because you're going to turn them into boards, but you want to build a road
Yeah.
to get your wagon out.
Yep. I can't remember why. I really can't.
You going to contribute to the wonder or not?
Hang on. Boards to there.
What do you
There
need
should be a
clay
neutral
for
tile
then?
there, Gav, in front of Gary's one.
What do you need
Right?
clay for?
Clay is used.
Yeah,
for-
I am going to.
Stone factory.
No, I'm going to create some
Yeah,
stone
what's it
factory.
for? What do you use clay for though?
To build stone. To build more.
Or is it clay goes into two
More bricks.
stone
Yeah.
bricks?
Nobody knows.
You doing it?
Yeah. Yes.
Neutral brick, Gav,
Is that every time somebody?
at the end of every round.
What? So no one else? Oh, right.
Okay. Right. So
Animal reproduction.
reproduction.
No, not me. Not Julie.
Donkeys. No.
Animal, yeah.
Oh yeah, get goose.
What noise did- what? That's a chicken.
Yeah.
That's a turkey.
That's a turkey.
Be good for Christmas though, with that goose fat.
I like that goose man.
Poor
Okay.
Goose was happy about that as well.
Goods and transporters. So Gary, you can't produce a transporter wagon because you've got no boards or bricks on that hex.
No, I don't need to.
If you go
But I can produce.
stone
That colour.
and trunks. So will need. I'll have. No, I can't produce it. So I'll have a stone.
Right, one there.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that.
I'll have a stone, please, Gav.
Stone.
Yeah.
Do you, oh right. That's not yours though,
Have you
is it?
done
Go
Margaret's?
and get it.
Yep. So you want 4 boards.
Did you do Margaret's?
No, that's not boards.
Yeah, we're going to convert these. So
You've
do
got
them.
one board and one trunk.
Oh, right, so 2 boards. 2 boards, please. You can put one on your donkey. I'm assuming that's what you want to do.
Mm.
And then one goes on there, stays on the.
Right, 4
Sort
boards
of
for me.
We want 3 trunks and 2 stone.
Oh, that's stone
I
over there.
know. It's a shame it's not you. Here.
Can I?
3 trunks and 2 stone, please.
Gary, you have
Can you
to.
not move your donkey over?
3 trunks and 2 stone.
What's
Can
that?
you move your donkey over there?
Can't do anything with it.
What, your donkey?
No, to make anything with it.
You got.
I don't have a
There's
sawmill.
one there though. You'll be able to. You got trunk. You got boards on there.
Mm.
If you build roads, then you can
Mhm.
upgrade to a truck, and then you can go back to the boards pretty quick.
Hmm.
Yeah. So you want to. Ideally, what you want to do is get those boards over to here. Build a sawmill because it's right next to your 2 trunks. So you can. Right. So is that all the production?
I think so.
Research, no research.
Factory upgrades, no.
No upgrades, movement.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Well, my donkeys can move too now, can't they? 1, 2. 2, 1, 2. One.
What's that piece there? Pieces on the board for some reason.
Okay, everyone moved.
Yep.
Right done.
Right, building.
I want to build a road.
Yeah, I'm going to build a few roads. If I can. So, can I build, right, because I've got two here, can
Yeah.
I build a road there and a road there?
Yeah.
Right, so I'll do that first of all.
Oh.
Whoa.
Road there.
Oh, you're one of them, are you?
And then another two. I'll have road there
That's the network.
and a road there.
Actually, can I move that one in there? Is it too late?
Build a road?
I can't, can I?
Okay. Build a road here as well.
Can I?
As long as your character's in the
Okay.
header,
Right then.
you can use the piece. As long as no one's opposing you.
I think so. You have to be on your doodah. Doodah. Yeah, you can only build on tiles in which you're either a land transport, a boat or a river or a docks boat of yours is present.
I just remembered what I was going to build.
Building,
So I can do a road then?
yeah.
Okay.
You can build a road off of this one, and you can do a road off this one. As long as there's resources in a space where you've got a transporter, you can do it. But obviously, if there's more than one player's transporter, you go by turn order.
Oh.
So see what's all this? Is this what you've used? Get rid of that, Gav.
What, here?
Well, if you want to build a road there,
Yeah.
Depends where you need to get to.
That'd be easier.
What's it like the
Can I
camera?
do that?
yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
I'm going to knock it over again.
Right. But so, hang on. It's got to be where you've got a transporter, so you can use that. And you want to build a road with this one. Where?
We'll link up with that one.
Okay.
At the top.
Where's the lid?
So what are these?
Yeah, that's what you've used.
So they go back in there?
Yeah. Julie, are you...
Whee!
Move it around a little bit.
I didn't even touch it then.
It's wall brackets or something.
Need new webcam,
Can you not get a little tape on the end there?
probably. It's lazy. Stuff a little bit, Gav. Move the camera up something.
That way?
And the other way round so you can get Gary in.
Hello.
Up, move it up. That'll do.
Do you know what?
What?
I'm going to build a bridge over a river.
There's no rivers. It's a sea hex.
Oh, you can't do that.
No, you need to build a raft factory, and then build a raft. Okay.
Well, it's a river then.
There's no rivers.
It just said build a river. Build over a river.
There's no rivers on this map.
All right, so you can't build a bridge.
No. So is that all the building?
Yep.
Does anyone want to contribute to the wonder?
Yes. Do we do this turn order? We do, don't we?
Mm.
So it's you first, Matthew.
No.
Okay, then it's
Oh,
me.
actually, do I? Do I want to contribute to the wonder?
These are where you get all your points from, aren't they?
Yeah. A lot of points there.
Well, I'm going to do it anyway.
Oh, is it 2? No,
Yes or no?
two.
No,
It's got to be in
Matthew.
your hometown
No,
now,
no,
doesn't
no.
it?
Yeah,
It's got to be in your
it's
hometown.
Mm.
Can you do 2 tiles?
If you can do as many as you like.
No, I won't do that. Julie, no.
What's that?
Margaret, no. You can't, Margaret, can you? Gary
What are we
can't.
doing?
Build a
Wonder.
tile.
Oh no.
Okay, so we're back to. I'll finish with neutral brick. Back to production.
Right.
Animal reproduction. Not me,
Any geese or donkeys?
not Julie.
No. Oh no.
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 Goods and transporters. So I will have.
What do you get, Julie?
Okay, is it a brick? There.
Oh, I'll get
Do I get
Brick there.
there? Do I get wood there?
Yeah. You only got 3.
And I'll get 4.
No.
Did you get
No,
mine?
you have to wait for
What's
that.
that? What? That?
No, you can do.
Oh, you do this now, do you?
4.
Yeah.
Okay, I get 4.
4 boards. I'll have a stone, please, Gary. Give us a stone.
They're yours.
There's my 2 wood bits.
So you want 3 trunks and 2 stone.
Oh,
Gary.
sorry.
Okay, trunks.
That's trunks, not trumps.
Oh,
Don't know how
wow.
many stone?
2.
It's a bit fiddly, isn't it? It's building up. So that's all the. That's all the.
What?
It's all the anyone? No research, no upgrades. So it's a movement. So
Got to think about this time.
I can move 2 now with a donkey, can't I? Can you? You can pick that up, can't you? As
Yeah.
you go through.
yeah.
Oh, hang on. I'll take that as well. I didn't take that one. Yeah. Got banana fingers here. I want to move him there, take that with him, and
Don't do that.
I need to take that with him. Take him there, I think that's it.
Need to move more geese.
No, you got to take. Did the
Oh,
donkey?
I took a
Yeah.
donkey. No, I didn't take a donkey.
See.
So I could go 1, pick that up, and go 2, couldn't I?
Yeah.
And then I could go back there. Oh no, I could go 1, pick that up,
Yep.
and I could go back there, could I? 2. Okay.
All done.
I think so.
Hang on a minute, because I've got.
You moving?
I've done it.
No, I'm going 1, 2. Oh, yeah, I was picking that up
Yeah.
and going there.
Okay. So building.
I'm going to build the first mine. I
What?
think. That's 3 planks and 1 brick.
I'm going to drop that.
So Gav, what you want to do is take one of those blue brown cylinders, right? Okay, stick it on there, and then get you want to get 3 gold and 3 ore. Right.
Is that
Base-
gold or is that mint? That's mint, isn't it? No, that's
Yeah,
mint.
the
That's gold?
gold blobs. That's it. Yeah. So
How many?
3. Put them face down.
And then 3.
Yeah. Mix them up.
No, 3 of what?
3 ore.
So they give you good money, don't they?
So you want to mix them up. Put them all face down. Sort of mix them up a little bit,
Yep.
and then put them on top of the mine. And then every production phase will reveal a new one. Okay. Just stack them on the mine now.
That didn't help, did it? Judy, you didn't see them, so you stack them.
Oh, did now.
No,
Fiddler on the roof.
just put them on top.
There you go, just so you don't know that was the third one. On top.
Gary's going to be making a beeline for your gold now, Gary.
It's quite well.
Righty ho.
I'll
So
build.
yeah. So as I say, you can just build now. So
I'll do a paper mill there.
what's a paper mill? It's a gold and a wood, stone and a board.
Stone and a board.
Yep.
And can I do a raft factory?
Yeah. So Julie wants a
That's a paper mill, I
paper
think.
mill here, and a raft factory there.
That one?
That's it.
I'll have a raft factory as well, go. Please, actually I have 2.
There's not many raft factories in here. There's only 5.
Oh, is it?
How do you get a raft? Oh, row
Yep.
boat factory. So how do you get your raft on the board then? Is
We
that
have to
raft?
produce a raft.
It's a raft. That.
Just chuck that in the
How do you
Top
produce
Gun.
a raft?
Gary. In the production phase, if it's got
Oh,
2
yeah.
lumber on it, you'll produce a raft.
Right, okay.
Right?
What, that?
Yeah.
So I've got to get 2 lumber.
2 lumber over to there. Yeah. Right, building.
A sawmill.
Where are you building it?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's going to cost you 2 a stone and 2 doodahs. Have a sawmill, Gav.
Can that get left behind?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can chuck it off, but it's not. Don't belong to you then.
Yeah.
That was a sawmill, wasn't it?
That's a woodcutter. Sawmills hasn't got the circle on it. Is that going?
Yeah.
Your donkeys produced with geese?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, not like that. On the
No,
same.
no, it's got to be empty. Can't be anything
It's a
there.
goose. It's a goose key.
Donkeys.
The ghost key.
They're pests, aren't they?
See, they've got anything else on the tile.
Goose are pests.
Anything else?
Yeah.
No, they're not.
No.
Building?
No.
Right. Okay. So we are on to the wonder phases. Anybody want to?
Yeah.
Oh, right. I don't.
But I'm second, so.
No.
Anyone else?
You wondering? Julie got quite a bit of stuff on there.
Yeah. Was it 2?
2,
And how much is it on the next line?
just 2.
There's a 2 to the end.
Yep. So put a neutral brick on there, Gav. Right. So production phase. So Gav, if you just flip over your mine.
Just the top one.
Yes, top one.
Gold.
Right, so just pop it on the tile. You can, if you want, put it on your donkey just to say it's yours.
Yep.
So that means you will now get 10 victory points if that is on your transporter at the end of the game.
Okay.
Okay. So it's in your interest to build a bigger transporter to carry more gold,
Yeah.
yeah? Or maybe turn it into coins if you build a mint, right? Or a stock exchange. So if you build a stock exchange, you think probably won the game, haven't you? Because 120 points. Anyway, so now animals reproduce. I'll have a goose.
I'll have a goose. Thank you.
Any more livestock? No. So I'll have a stone and a trunk and a stone.
So I need two stone. What's this?
I've done that one.
And a paper mill. Paper?
No, you have to produce.
Yeah.
You have to take the.
I've done those, okay.
You have to take
Oh.
the logs to the paper
Any
mill.
two.
Oh, no,
any
sorry.
two or no.
Yeah.
Any two.
Yeah, it's not a primary resource, is it? So I've done these. So you want a stone, 2 logs.
Who?
Stone and 2 logs there.
Oh, they're stuck together.
Anything else? The paper's good for research, isn't it? Because I think you can goose, if you can get your geese up there. So you've got to get some of that onto here, haven't you?
Yeah, and I also need to get some of that down here as well.
Yes. Okay, so goods and transporters, no more goods or
Yeah,
anything like
good. Yeah, sorry, I've got that on.
that.
Oh yeah, yeah. Sorry, could change that for 4.
Leader, yeah. Another quote. Woodcut, I don't know, really.
Right, so that's all the production.
Mm.
Yeah.
So we move.
Just move. Can you put things on when you're moving?
Yeah.
One. Does a wagon count as like something that puts off reproduction?
Yeah.
One, two. Oh, actually, I'll go there. What's that, desert, isn't it?
Yeah, nothing can be done. That will change soon. Okay, everyone moved?
Yeah.
So we can now build.
Okay, I'm going to build a clay pit here.
Can I move that in with it?
Yeah, if you want to do that, yeah.
I want to build a road there.
Which one's the clay pit?
Can I have a pen?
What does a clay pit look like? What's that one? And I'm going to build a road there.
And I'm also going to build a raft factory here. Can I have a raft factory? Yeah.
So the pen go.
Oh, I chopped my donkey away. I wonder where it's gone.
Can I have a raft factory?
Raft factory.
Road.
I lose track of what I want to do. I need to
That
get
back in
2
the
donkeys for more donkeys.
little donkey. Chuck that back in the box, Gary, please.
So you can't build anything in the desert, did you say?
No. You can still go through it. You can still build roads through that. You can't build buildings or anything. Not until it changes. So has everybody finished building?
That was my payment from
Building?
Avis scales.
Okay. So
Can someone go through your roads?
Yeah.
Okay.
it don't belong to you, no.
It's just built
The
them.
only thing that belongs to you is stuff that's put on your transporter. Okie doke, so does anyone want to contribute to the wonder?
Yes.
I do not.
I'll go first anyway, don't I?
I can't remember what I was going to do with this food here. I put 2 on it.
Boards.
Have you got to have a transporter in your home thing to
Yes.
contribute to the
Are you building
wonder?
Yeah, because I can't remember what I was doing with these 2.
So Gav, you couldn't contribute because you haven't got.
Well, you've got a transporter in your home territory, so you can't contribute to the wonder.
I can't.
No. Just let me have a look at the rules. Must be expended from the tile must also contain at least one of that player's transporters. Right. So you want to get back to thing? If you put a neutral thing on there.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Right. So that's the wonder phase. So back to production.
Animals first.
Geese. Goose.
I've got 2 there as well.
2 geese.
I'll get a donkey because I've got.
Oh no, it's just stuff on there. They've got to be on pasture and alone.
There's a shark.
What? Because that's on there.
Well, it's on woods, isn't it? It's got to be on pasture.
Oh, is that woods, is it? What's Oh, is that pasture? What, donkeys will only.
They reproduce on their own in pasture.
God, very shy.
Oh,
Is it this green pasture?
yes, empty pasture. See up there? Any more reproduction?
No.
No, it's like a yellowy green, not a green.
So
Looks like that.
Hang
colour.
on, that shouldn't be that. That should be.
you've got 2 buildings on there, Dan,
Where?
on your clay pit. You have to destroy that one.
Do I get the wood back?
Go on. Put it back on the tile though.
This tile.
Yeah. Right. Goods and transporters. So I'll have.
Have we replenished?
Yeah, we do this. Yeah.
Do that now, don't we?
Do your mine first. I'll have a stone, 3 stone and 3 trunks.
Gary, you have to do math here because I'm doing.
3 stone,
Julie.
3 trunks.
3 stone.
3 trunks. And then play out Pompey.
You're playing, aren't you?
Scored another goal. Trunk.
1-1.
Useless. Marquis always seems miserable to me when I see him in interviews, like he don't want to be here for some reason.
62 minutes.
Right.
Oh no, 2-1 Pompey.
Oh, that's good. Well. Right, Gary, you producing?
Tell we're under cosh though. Producing.
Got your trunks over there, and you got your stone.
Oh,
Have you done that?
I was gonna build a raft.
Yeah, it's in the next phase. I'm going to do your primary and
Produce.
secondary producing.
What do you mean? What that
Yeah.
build? What on them two?
Yeah.
Oh right, okay. What that? and that.
Okay. Any more production? Big lumber yard over here.
Is that so? Building is only so building like all of that is in the building phase when you're building like a transport or whatever. Oh right, that's not a goods thing then.
No. Right, so we've done all the production, so now we can move, right?
Right. What do I need?
Actually, no, I won't do that. Do 1, 2,
Oh, I should put that
1.
one
One. And I can pick up those 2. 2. Right, okay.
All done?
Yeah. Yeah!
Right. Movement is done. Building.
Yeah.
Build a raft.
Yeah,
Oh
I'm
no,
building a
actually, no,
raft.
I'm not. I'm not actually going to build a raft.
I'm building a road, actually. I'm going to build a road to there.
Made a mistake.
Yeah, I'll build a road.
Whoa.
I'll build a road, please.
And I'm going to build a
Where do you
rare.
want to build it?
There.
There.
No, there.
Where's the raft? Oh, there.
Oh, sorry, Phil.
Yeah, it's the blob
Yeah,
thing.
blob.
What, and it just goes on there?
You have to dock it, so that'll go there.
there.
Depends which way you are. It's going to go into the sea, isn't it? So,
Don't need that on there.
Just there.
yeah, so it's going to cost you 1 movement to go into the sea, and then obviously, I think the movement's 3, isn't it? The raft is 3, and it can carry 3.
Yeah.
So it could go 1. So we go 1 into there, 2, 3.
Or it could go 1, 2.
Yeah,
3.
dock. Yeah.
Can you, do geese have to move with a donkey?
No. You
No,
choose.
they can move with a transporter as well.
Mm.
So
Can they
anything.
just move on their own?
Got to follow the donkey, but you can choose how many geese follow the donkey.
Yeah, but the donkeys can't produce. They haven't got geese in.
No, donkeys reproduce if they're in a pasture hex that's empty.
Yeah. You said donkeys have to move with a goose.
No, geese follow donkeys
Mm.
if you want them to.
Oh, but they don't have to.
I
No.
want to build another
Well, I was
road
going to
as
say it'd
well.
be pretty hard to produce, wouldn't it, if a geese.
Desert. There's Lawrence of Arabia. Donkeys of Arabia. Right.
Yeah.
That's movement. Movement. Is anyone building?
No.
No.
There's a woodcutter thing there.
Woodcutter. You want to build a woodcutter? You can't. You've got to build woodcutter on woods.
Oh, is it quarry?
Mm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably what I meant to do.
Can't build that there.
Is that two?
No.
Can't be built
Two
there.
planks,
Take your
isn't
stuff
it?
back. Just take your whatever
And the
you.
deacons.
And what would it cost you?
That would have cost
Planks,
me
yeah.
a plank and a stone. Donut.
Yeah, you can't build that there either.
No, so you've got a building there.
Oh.
Yeah, you can't have two buildings on one tile.
That's why everyone's done that now.
Do that there.
Two buildings. Oh no, yeah.
What, so I'll build it there?
Yeah, because you're on the road anyway, aren't you? So. Right. Everyone built everything. Wonder? Anyone can
Yeah,
do the wonder?
I can actually do it this time.
But that
You do it,
needs to be
Matthew?
there then.
No.
Does that need to be there then to build it?
The transporter?
Do you-
Yeah, it does, yeah.
You building
Moves
a
through
wonder?
that, so you can do that.
No, I'm okay.
Margaret, you building a wonder?
No.
Gary?
Got a lot of trunks on your phone.
Yeah, but I want to balance some
I
planks.
can't right at this point in
When do I do
time.
that?
No.
The production phase.
Oh, I missed that then. Okay.
You could do it now.
Can
Well, yeah, well, if you missed it. So that would be, you double it, don't you? So that'd be 4, 8 planks, unless you want to save your trunks.
I? No. I've got plenty there
Give my mum
at the
8
moment.
planks.
Before we get pinched.
8 planks.
You bloody plank!
Plankton.
Well, you can only make 6.
Oh yeah, 6, yeah, sorry,
Six.
yeah. So that'd be,
Lucky someone's on the ball, isn't it?
so that'd be 3, wouldn't it? So yeah, that's right.
So we can build deserts from this point.
Yes.
So
Let's
it's,
come past you.
that's it, isn't it? 6.
Where do they go?
They go on here, so you can put 2 on your donkey, and the rest have to go on the tile. Well, on the actual thing. Okay, so we've moved building. Everyone's built, have they? Everyone's built.
They went to
Oh,
wonders.
yeah, the wonder. Yeah, so we've done the wonder.
Back to production.
Back to production.
I get goose.
3 stone, 3 trunks.
Is this the
Production.
3 stone? You had 3 stone?
3 stone,
But 2 stone.
3 trunks.
Animal reproduction starts first, doesn't it?
Yeah,
I've got 2 donkeys and that one.
they're not on their own,
No,
are
not
they?
on their own.
What do you mean? What?
They've got
Because that
the-
house is there.
Yeah, no, because they've got stuff there. They've got a building and goods.
You've got 3 on your donkey. Is it only
Yeah,
meant to be
you can't-
2?
Yeah.
Alright, well I'll have that on there then.
I need 3 trunks.
Well, they both moved from there.
3 trunks, please.
Now I need a trunk.
Trunk.
You have to do Margaret's.
Yes, I'll do.
Trunk. The trunk of funk.
Oh, trunk, funk. Where's the last trunk?
Oh, no, it's a sawmill, isn't it?
Who's having what
Oh,
now?
there. That's it. We're done producing.
No, I'm going to produce some.
Oh yeah, I do these.
1, 2, 3. So that'll be 6 wood.
Produce
Plank.
this. Do you want some more boards?
Mm.
That'll be 2 boards for that one.
So I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just don't really know what I'm aiming to achieve.
Get gold. He's trying to get gold to turn them into coins. So,
2 boards.
Gary, my advice to you is to try and raid Gav's.
Well, I was starting to
build them.
move my
himself.
way there. So what?
2 boards.
You want 2 boards?
Mm.
You've just given me 1 board.
No, you just picked that one up. You put the...
No, you
Yeah.
just gave me that one, didn't you?
No, you just put one in there and you pick one up. So I'm waiting for the other one.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Got no idea what I'm doing.
Okie doke, so that's the production phase, right? So we want to move. Right. Two.
Where's two to go? He's got to be in the woods. Got to be in the woods to produce, doesn't he?
Produce what?
Donkey.
What? Reproduce.
Yeah.
Got to be on their own in a pasture tile.
So he got no chance, really.
Where the pasture tile?
Green.
This one.
Yeah.
And they got to be on their
There's
own with no
nothing. Yeah.
buildings in it.
So you got basically your best bet's to wait till the desert turns into pasture. Or unless you get them geese out, they've got to follow a donkey.
They have to. You said they don't
Yeah.
have
Another-
Can't
another
yeah, you don't have to,
transport.
but you can't. They don't move on their own. The only way you can get geese out is if you.
Well,
if
my
they-
donkey could be going like this.
You can still build on green pasture, can't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you can't reproduce if there's
Yeah.
something built on
Yeah,
it.
no, but I want to.
So you could move the donkey there this round. Next round, move the donkey and get the geese to follow it,
Yeah.
and then move your donkeys into that empty pasture and then reproduce.
Yeah, but then I'll be going back and forth, get them out.
Depends what you want to do, doesn't it?
Because the donkey go there, put the geese there, and then you have to come back in without geese.
Unless you build a road, in which case it would be able to move two spaces, go backwards and forwards in one move, which will cost you a stone, which you've got there. So you could go one,
Yeah. Yeah.
or whatever you want to do. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'll do that now.
Any more movement?
Yeah, hang on.
Pesky geese.
I think Gav's in the lead at the moment.
So fiddly. One.
Need tweezers, don't
Hang on. Yeah, I'm going to go 1, 2, pick that up, and go back there. And I'm going to
Yeah, we've only got about an hour, okay?
you?
Let's
Take
stop
that
at
one.
10:30.
Yeah.
take that one there.
Right, so all the movement.
No, I'm going to leave that one there. Sorry.
Oh, Gary!
Sorry.
Building. Anyone want to build?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Do we do this in order?
Build a raft. How much is a raft? It's a stone and a wood.
I'm
No,
gonna.
no, it doesn't need that. It's a raft.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna build a coal burner, which is free.
Build another raft.
Which is 3 planks.
I'll build a raft, please, and a paper mill.
Dump that back in the box, Gary, please. Put that back in there.
What are you doing, Julie?
I want to build a raft, which is 2, isn't it? A raft.
A raft is a
That.
stone and a wood.
No, you said I can transfer
Oh, crap.
2 of those.
Sorry, yeah, I've made a
Or a
mistake.
raft.
Don't worry
Made a
about it.
mistake. I need 2 stone and 2 wood back, please.
There's 2 wood. Just 2 stone.
And
Or
can
then planks.
I
2 planks and 2 wood back. What am I doing?
Oh, I can search, can't I?
What?
Research.
Can I search?
You need paper and 2 geese.
Oh no, I got paper, no?
No, it's a paper factory.
Paper mill.
Yeah.
You need to put wood in there.
You need trunks.
Oh,
Trunks or planks.
where's that come from? Oh. Oh yeah.
What are we doing now? Building?
Building, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna build a wall.
Build a wall.
I'll build a clay pit. For 3.
I'll build a road then.
Yes, you can. Yeah, you can do that because there's nothing else on the tile,
I'll
is there?
build a road.
Yeah, where do you want it, Judy? It's got to be where you were. You have to build it where you were.
There.
Yeah.
What road?
Yeah, we'll build a road.
You can't really see it, can you?
Can you pass the clay pit?
You're not building it in another. It's got to be an empty square. Yeah.
We'll get this taken.
It's got to be on shore, so yeah, you're right.
Wedges is.
Yeah. Okay. The one built.
Yeah, I'm not building anything.
I think that's me.
Wonder.
I did that.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, I will.
So now you've got your raft.
I'll have 2 lots on the Wonder.
It's me first, isn't
Tip
it?
it over.
Is it?
Did you do it in turn order?
You can load it up.
What with?
So it needs to be docked to interact with this tile. Right?
Is it docked?
It's docked at the moment.
Right.
So it can move 3. So it'd be 1, 2, 3. Or you could go 1, 2, 3 to dock.
Can it go dock over
Yeah,
it?
you can do it. You can go 1, 2, 3. And then you can offload stuff onto here.
Oh, what
You
do I need to
can.
offload?
This, you want to build a mine,
Yeah, but what? That would have to
so
be
you will need to have,
those.
yeah, so that would take you,
Does that mean your donkey's got to go on the raft?
you can put a donkey on there, but there's no point. But you could,
We just put
the best way for you to do it is
Geese
to
on the raft.
put the 3, to put the 3 boards on there, take it
Oh.
over, offload,
Right.
yeah, and then go back,
Pick up donkey.
pick up the stone and go back, and then next time take the donkey over there. Or that will count as a transporter. So long as the transporter's on there, you could build a mine there.
Right.
Right?
So we'll ship the goods and then
Ship
ship
the
my
goods.
donkey over.
No, you don't need a donkey
Oh.
because that counts as a transporter. As long as it's docked, it can interact with the tile and build a mine. Right?
Right, we have to do this in order, don't we?
Yeah.
Turn order?
Yeah, yeah.
Should we go, Matthew?
No.
Can donkeys reproduce there?
Like, no, empty pasture
Oh, it's
tiles.
empty.
Gary, you're building 2, aren't you? Didn't you say?
Yeah, I'm adding 2, yeah.
Anyone else?
No. Right. Get this right one day. Production. So livestock first. Donkeys and geese.
Nope.
I'll have
No, we've got to fill it all up, have we?
3 stone and 3 lumber. Trunks or whatever.
And that one gets turned over?
Yeah.
I'll get, is it two of these?
You get,
And
2 stone.
2 of them, and you get 1 wood, don't you?
3 stone and 3 trunks.
Margaret?
So I'm doing my mum's.
Oh, right. You just got, you're just building the Leaning Tower of Pisa there, aren't you?
Right, so somebody could come along and pinch it. Looks like Stonehenge.
Do I need another trunk? I need another trunk. So raft factories will produce if
Rafts.
there's a raft, if it's got the stuff to produce it. So a board and a stone. So this will produce another raft. No, trunks.
No, you need 2
I
trunks.
keep getting confused. Yeah. Yeah, 2 trunks.
so what will that produce? Another raft? If you have 2 trunks
Yeah, if
on
you're thinking that the cost is what it produces is the input. Right. So we've done all the production. On to movement. So
1,
2.
2.
What do I need there? No, any 2.
1,
Two.
Um,
1,
2.
What's the point of geese? They're just for
Paper research.
just research, really.
Paper and geese.
Research. But you need a paper mill, don't you?
Can I dump that?
Yeah, you can get rid of it.
Hey, Mashes.
Put that on there, like that.
Done moving?
Moving?
Mm.
No, I haven't moved yet. So that one's going to go there. That I was going to go 1, 2, 3, and that was going to go into there.
Can you go back and forth? There's a road.
Yeah,
So if that was there, went in there,
Yeah.
can it go back in there?
as long as it hasn't moved 2 already.
No, it was already in there, went in there,
1,
picked up that,
yeah,
and
and
then
2, you
back.
go back, yeah.
And that can do. Oh no, that's already one. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
already moved.
Right?
Sorry, Luke keeps messaging
Oh,
me.
I'm going to move this. Sorry.
The geese can follow. Okay, so that's movement.
Yeah.
Buildings, fund per hex, new mine shafts, roads, bridges and walls.
Right.
This doesn't include transporters or anything like that, right?
This is building.
Yeah.
I'm going to build a road.
I want to build a mine.
I'm going to build 2 roads. If that's okay.
Yeah.
3 wood, 1 gold.
2 roads.
1 brick.
1 there.
That gives me a mine.
And
It's got to be
I can't because I've got a raft there, haven't I?
It's got a
No.
raft factory there. You can't build 2 buildings.
Yeah.
yeah.
You have to go. You have to move there.
What, move my raft
There's
factory?
no bits there.
No, you have
No.
to. Yeah, you will have to build a mine there.
So I'm going to have to build a road.
Yeah. But you haven't got any. You haven't got any
Can I have a raft
Yeah, I have.
factory?
I did have that, didn't
stone on there.
Margaret,
Yeah,
it's a
that's
raft
fine then,
factory.
I? Yeah, because I had 3 wood.
Thanks.
So I can build
And
a
a quarry.
road.
A quarry.
What was it?
I've got to go back in when he's ready. Tap.
Road.
How many geese can they take
What?
with them?
Donkeys.
All
As
of them.
many as I want.
Oh, that's good then.
I don't do that because they won't produce then.
I don't want them to produce.
What?
I don't want them
So
to produce.
you want these to reproduce, don't you?
No, I need more. I need to produce donkeys.
Oh, right, okay. So you can move them over.
At some stage.
All right. Is that all the movement?
Geese.
No, we were doing building.
Oh,
weren't we?
building was it? Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, building. Is that all the
That
building?
was, we just did roads, didn't we?
Yeah.
Now it's the wonder.
Is anyone contributing to the wonder phase?
I think I forgot to produce that.
Wonder?
Well, no, I didn't produce that on the
There's
producer.
something
do.
called
I
Wonder.
don't want to.
Don't want
There's
it.
something
No.
called Wonder in a programme.
The
Wonder.
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 No. some American sitcom, isn't it?
The one that's Carl
Wonder Years.
Pilkington, isn't it?
The Wonder
What's that
Years.
out of a, yeah, Wonder Years, but I didn't know there's like
There
a...
was an American
character.
sitcom called Wonder, wasn't there?
I don't remember.
The 80s.
What, WANDA?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. Rhoda,
Yeah, right, that's what I picture of, yeah.
Valerie Harper. She
Wonder.
died last year.
Is anyone contributing to the Wonder?
No.
Neutral brick then. What production phase? So any livestock will reproduce. Any goods and transporter. So
I got that.
I'm going to have 2 rafts. If that's okay. If you could dump that back in the film.
Did we not do building?
Yeah,
We're back to the production.
we did building.
Oh, that's quick. Huh?
We did building. Did you want to build something then?
Oh, I'll do it this round.
No, you can't because we went to Wonder and nobody did anything.
No, sorry.
What are we doing?
Production phase.
Oh, that's that one up.
You can't produce a raft. Gary can't
Oh, yeah.
produce a raft. Is that logs on yours? No, it's boards.
No.
Oh, I didn't get mine then.
No, you haven't got yours.
So I need.
It's 2 plus
Produced
1.
the raft, and I don't even know why.
Plus 1?
Wait, because you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. It just lets you go further.
That one?
To do nothing.
Well, I need it to
I can go to a desert if I want.
Can I have 3 stone and 3 lumber?
Timber.
Is this the production round?
Yeah.
Right.
Is that 3 stone you said? Brick. It's brick though, isn't it? Not stone.
Yeah, brick, yeah.
Rock. No, doesn't say what it is.
Can I have another lumber? Trunks. Loads of speedos.
Don't I get some clay here?
Well,
I missed
yeah,
that
that's up
before.
to
Clay and stone.
How much clay?
1.
1.
Yeah, I missed it last time.
Up to. Feeling generous. And that.
You should only get 1, shouldn't you? On the clay.
But she didn't get one
I
the other
didn't get one
time.
before.
Thing.
Concentrate.
Right, that's it, yeah. Right.
What do you need
Research.
clay for anyway?
Clay is for stone factory to get brick.
Oh, okay.
Movement?
Yes.
Movement now?
Yeah.
Movement.
1.
2.
I mean, damn.
Can you build a stock exchange anywhere?
Yeah.
Oh,
I can move in there and pinch some of that, can't I?
Yep.
do you have to have your geese in the same place if you need to search? Or just give up 2 geese from anywhere?
Sorry?
If you want to search, so
Research.
research,
You need geese and two geese and a paper on the same space. Right.
yeah.
Man City beat Sheffield United 1-0. They were
I will probably bring that piece back then.
Right. Everyone done moving?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Buildings. So-
Yeah, build 2 roads. Or
Yeah.
do you have to go first? 2 roads.
Sorry.
2
Draw them on
roads.
there. Paper mill. It's a
2 roads. 1,
a paper mill, please, Gary.
2. And
It's on the other box there.
Paper mill.
Paper mill, yeah. It's just a sheet of paper on
on
a
a
black
paper.
background.
Full time, pumping through the semi-finals.
Can I get a paper?
Finals, eh?
32% possession.
Can I get a paper? Or is it just...
Less shots on
That's in the
goal.
production round.
Oh, right, okay.
We don't want it.
Yeah, that's my roads. Build 2 roads. Can I move that? This is movement, isn't
No,
it?
it's just building.
Building.
What you building?
Stone factory.
Yeah, you can build stuff factory on it, yeah.
You pop that there.
I've
Have a
got
stone
nothing in
factory,
there.
Gavin.
These stuff go on donkeys, they follow on, don't they? So.
Can I build a raft?
Yeah, if you've got the stuff.
I have.
That's a stone factory.
When's that get changed
To what?
to?
Can I have a
Production
raft? Oh, it's here,
what's
isn't
that
it?
then?
Yeah.
Which is this one?
for blob.
Where's that going?
It goes in the shore, so you have to dock it,
Right,
depending on where you want to go. Where do you want to go?
I want to go that
Over
way.
there, so it's probably best to dock it there. Any more production?
Can
Production.
I get some?
Oh, building, sorry.
Planks.
Building.
That was building, wasn't it?
Right.
Buildings?
No.
Did you do your mine, Gav? Did you reveal your mine bit?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
going to build actually. I want to build a road there.
Okay.
Yeah, I did. Because I picked up the other gold.
So, can I put a pen?
Stilo. Alright. Buildings. Anyone want to contribute to the wonder?
Me.
We really should get this sorted out.
Matthew?
No.
Me.
No.
No. I've got to put.
You want to contribute to the wonder?
No.
Got some trunks.
Hmm?
Got some
I
speedos
want
on you.
some planks, don't I?
Right. So we're back to animal reproduction.
Nope.
Any rafts or anything like that gets produced?
Can I get that produced
I
into?
want to. Well, I've done
Yeah.
the raft, haven't I?
Yeah.
Can I get full
All planks.
planks?
Things.
I can put that on there now, can
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
I? Or
What, is it movement right now?
No,
no.
production. You have to do it for Margaret.
I need to do it for myself as
Yeah.
well.
We'll do it for Margaret. We've done Judy, done mine. Matthew?
Oh, is that produced then?
What?
Those two.
No.
No, because it's
Oh,
in the
no.
building. Matthew, what do you
I
need?
need 3 stone, 3 lumber and a clay.
Do these produce?
No, because they're staying on the tile.
Sorry?
Because there's something on the tile they don't produce.
Oh, donkeys on
Don't need them all.
Done Margaret?
All
there.
there.
Don't need no.
All-
Gary,
I
did you
need
do Margaret?
clay, a
Stone? No.
no, that
Brick.
breaks, doesn't it?
Brick, whatever
Is
it
that
is.
right?
Brick.
Only
2
if there's
bricks.
something on there.
What's this one?
Brick.
Bricks.
No, you don't produce.
Oh.
It needs input material to produce. So
Oh, yeah, yeah. But you do on that one. You do
that
on that
should be
one.
on there, should it?
Yeah, no, that's a
Oh
problem.
yeah, not on this one though.
Yeah, that's right.
So you need. Have you
Put
done
that on that one,
No,
Gary.
no, that's
Have a
been
brick.
done.
And you've got to put brick there,
Done
there.
that. Done that.
Do you know I've got a paper there?
You have to
2
produce it.
things. Any 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thought so.
What?
Paper.
Paper. And put that on my donkey.
What is that? All the production. Movement.
Movement.
Yep.
One. How do you put things on there? Move one.
What's here?
I've moved one, and then do I put my sources on my raft?
What did you move?
I moved this one in here.
With resources?
Yeah.
Yes, the resources can only move once.
Oh,
They make one movement.
oh, but that one can go on there.
Yeah, you can dump them on there, but you can't move the resources again, yeah?
Right. Hang on, and I want to move
1, 2, 3. Right.
Can I take that back?
1, 2,
Is this a movement round there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
and my geese with them. 2.
One, 2, 3.
Can they move and dump things off?
What? Yeah. Everything can only make one movement though, can't they? So do you know what I mean? So donkeys can move 2 on roads,
Yeah.
but they can't move again.
1, 2. This one hasn't been moved.
1, 2,
2.
2. Okay. So one moved. Yeah?
Yeah.
Right, building.
I want to build another. I can build a wall, can't I?
Can do.
So I've got 2 stone because
So-
it's 2
So yeah, building walls will cost you 2.
for 2. Yeah.
So could that have moved over then?
It can go. It will cost 1 to get into the sea if it's docked, and it will be 2 to dock. Yeah.
Really?
Excuse me.
I'm going to build a sawmill. Where am
Excuse me.
I? No, I'm going to build a mint. Where am I?
What's mint
Yeah,
for?
mint.
Oh, we're on the build phase now.
Yeah.
Well, I want to build a mine.
Is that what we're on? Movement, wasn't it? Yeah, so we're on build, yeah.
Right, I want to build my mine.
Gap. It's the 3 coins on a big pile. Cheers. Right, so you want to get 3 gold, 3 ore, mix them up, put them on top of the thing, face down.
3 gold.
Yeah.
And that's gold, is it?
Yeah.
That. Mix them up.
Well, face down, put them face down, and then mix them up, and then stack them on top of the thing.
Well, and that's how you mine it.
Yeah, comes out random. Building?
No.
Yeah, bugger mine up a little bit there.
Building? Anyone else building?
No.
Okay. So does anyone want to contribute to the wonder?
Yes.
Wonder.
Me first.
What about converting? No, that's the next round, isn't it? Converting that wood to
Yeah,
planks.
but you can use that those trunks to add to the wonder.
Anyone else?
Just give you my hand.
There's loads of points going amiss there. Do you not want to use them trunks
No.
now?
Those trunks. I could do with some trunks.
Speedos.
Yeah, I will. I'll have two.
What, 2 trunks?
Speedos.
Oh no, hang on, that's not right. That should be there. We can build on deserts now, by the way, everybody. Okay?
Can we?
Yes.
It's these, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so get it in. Just pasture on these. It's now pasture. And they now let you reproduce, right?
And you can build stuff on it.
Right. So that's the wonder. So we're back to production. So animal reproduction.
Yeah, get a donkey.
Any more geese or anything? Or rafts?
No. No.
No. Goods and transporters research. Anyone want to research?
How's you,
Get a plank there. So
With a raft. You need stone on there,
So
on
need
that
a-
X.
there's a couple there.
stone.
Yeah.
Is it 4, is it?
A raft is
Yeah.
a stone and a
Well,
plank.
this is reproduction.
Yeah.
For the goods, yeah?
Okay.
What, they're getting spawn on these things?
Yeah.
That's yours, Julie. You've got 2, and that one.
And,
Oh, yeah.
3 stone and 3 trunks. You've got your clay as well, haven't you?
Really another wood to really down.
Have another trunk, please.
Clay and a brick.
Trunk. Stone.
What was this one?
Stone.
Oh, that was for brick, wasn't it?
Another clay.
U4.
Clay.
Oh,
That's U4.
That's all. Clay from my mum. Here.
yeah, that should have been 2 bricks, shouldn't it?
Here.
Mm.
You got to give that up.
Mm. That should be 2 bricks.
Where are we? Stone factory. Clay, 2 bricks. You got to
Yeah.
give that up. Put 2 bricks on there. Okay, doke. So that's all the production. So now we can move.
Going in there. Oh, I need to produce on that, don't I? So
So
What do what
Take
do
it
you do?
off. Take it off
Reveal
and put
the
it
top
in.
one. Yeah, and you put it on your donkey if you want, or you don't have to. Generally, if it's Right, movement.
What can I do with that anyway?
This is movement.
This is a mine cost.
Oh, sorry. What's this? Listen to me. Can I just do my production? I forgot to do that one. That's any two for a coal. Which one's coal? That one, I'm guessing.
Fuel. What do you do?
Move.
I forgot to do the coal.
Oh, okay.
I'm just going to go movement. 1, 2, 3.
One. Move in there. Grab that.
Oh, it's amazing now.
Take both.
On top of it now. Yeah, it's going to sling it down it.
What does an oil rig do for you? Just gets you oil. Was it coal?
No, it's
It's got
coal.
oil rig in it. Do it in the sea.
It gives you coal, but you can also get a coal burner to get coal.
What do you need coal for though?
To do the mint. The mint. You
Oh,
need
to
one
get
coal to get the.
So in the semi-final, we've got
Did we win
Exeter.
then?
Yeah, Exeter, Salford, or Newport, I think.
Can I take one for there as well? Okay, can't
We load 2 on a donkey.
I?
Yeah,
Oh
two
yeah,
on a
yeah, I
donkey.
forgot. Sorry about that. Yeah. That's come off, isn't it?
What are we on? Done movements, building now, isn't it?
Oh, I could put that in now.
So that's movements, it's building now, isn't it?
Building, yeah.
Not me. Not doing anything. Roads, anybody? Bridges, walls?
No?
Oh, I could have done my research.
In the production? Yeah, if you want. Go on.
I'll do that. I've got my paper and my 2 geese.
Okay, so discard that.
And you can get one of these. Ooh.
Which one are you going to do?
I don't know.
What
What's
you
it
gonna
mean?
do there, Julie?
Well, do you want
Does it mean you get it?
to upgrade you to a rowboat? From a raft? So it cost you 5 planks to do it. Oh no, sorry, it'll cost you 2 planks and a stone. It'll give you 5 planks and you can upgrade it to a rowboat rather than a thing. A raft, which will allow you to travel 5 space, you can carry 5 and move 4. Just remember the idea is to get gold, convert it.
Gold.
Yeah, convert it into for points. That's what I'm struggling with.
What's got? Oh, is that gold?
Yeah, you need to get a mine. So you
And
need
you've
to get
also
stuff
got to get an
over it.
oil rig
Yeah.
as well.
So if you upgrade your shipping, it'll be easier to get stuff over to the
What, to a
mountains.
boat?
Yeah, rowboat.
Oh, good one.
You've got to get an
Yeah.
oil rig.
Yeah, it's a good idea because you need fuel, don't you?
Yeah, because you can't
Yeah,
create coins without
fuel.
Yeah.
So if you upgrade to do the oil rig research, then you could build an oil rig here, and then you'll be able to generate fuel.
Fuel for what?
To turn gold into coins, but then you'd need a mine as well.
But if you build an oil rig here, well, if you research oil rig, it's 3 planks and a stone to build one, which will give you fuel, which will then you can build a mine here, and then you will have the stuff to turn coins into gold
Mine,
into
you
coins.
need planks and things though, don't you? Still.
I'm never gonna
I'll
get
just
it.
upgrade
We've
to a
got mines,
rowboat.
No, but I've got to build a paper mill and I've got to build an oil
That's the trouble. I
rig.
mean, we're
I'll
stuck
upgrade to
here,
a
because we ain't got a
rowboat.
mine, we've got paper mills, what?
I'll upgrade to a rowboat.
Right, okay. So you've got to, you
This.
can't do it now. It's going to cost you, isn't it? A rowboat will cost you 2 planks and a
right.
stone, but you've got the technology now to do it.
Right.
All right?
I mean, I could do it, but I'm not going to have the time to do it.
Right. So that was the
Building?
that's the building space. Nobody else is building anything. Wonder.
Yeah.
You wondering? I'm going to wonder.
I'm wondering. You first?
What
No, you
top?
first.
So, brick.
Got someone in your hometown?
Any more wondering?
Anyone else?
Gary, do you
No.
got a trunk
Sure.
there?
No, because I want to do something.
Okay, so production. Animals first.
No.
No.
Oh, building. I forgot my build.
Go
I
on.
did want to do something in the building phase. I was getting sidetracked. I just wanted to build a road there and a road
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, nothing's changed. It's coming a bit full
Well, I was going to build, but a bit late now, no.
on. No, it's still the building phase, nothing's
Is
changed.
it? I thought you said it had moved
Well, it's
on.
the- yeah,
Well,
but
we let Gary do it.
nobody-
So.
nobody's wondering.
Oh, right, okay. Where are they? It's going to build a mint here.
What stuff have you
Two of
got in your
those.
truck then, Gary?
And
Free.
those.
Oh, right.
And I can move free.
Have a mint, please.
And there's a nice little mint next to me
Oh.
now.
There's a thing on there, isn't there? Is that-
There's a building
Yeah.
already.
Oh, I can't do that, can I?
Well, you could get rid of you could get rid of that building and build the mint there, can't you? I thought you could.
So how do you get gold then?
You get gold by building a mine,
Yeah.
right? And then you need to build a mint to convert the
Forget
gold
about
into
that, 'cause
coins.
it's covered
and then
up,
the
isn't it?
coins,
Forget.
you need paper and money
Gonna run
to
out of
build a stock
space.
exchange.
Oh,
It's going to run out of space.
So is that the building phase over?
Hmm.
no, I'll do a
No, we're on goods and
Oh, are we?
transport now. We had animal
Oh, right,
reproduction.
right.
We had to go back, didn't we?
Yeah.
So now we're on animals reproduction and then goods.
Right.
Right, so that's
Do
mine.
more geese get
No.
reproduced? Oh no.
So we're not on an empty tile.
Mine. I can do them for 4, can't I?
Three planks, 3 stone.
That one's yours, Julie, isn't it?
Mm.
And clay, a brick, and a brick.
How many wood? How many trunks? Effie?
3.
Get one clay, Margaret.
Gold.
What else do you want, Margaret?
2 bricks.
Only 2.
And how many woods?
Oh, Matthew's dealing with that.
Done that. Oh,
Oh no!
terrible Babel.
Oh yeah, I've got 10 over. You got to do yours.
Yeah, I've
You
done
got
mine.
yours?
Yeah, I've got gold.
It's a game in itself, isn't it?
Hmm.
Fiddling around with this stuff.
Today's word is fiddling.
Okay. Research. No research. No factory upgrades.
Movement.
Factory upgrades.
Movement.
Yeah, movement. Drop them off. Back there.
Oh, made a mistake.
Got to get hold of that, haven't I? I'm going to dump that there.
We have a dump. Road. Right.
What is it? Movement now.
Yeah.
You've just done that.
We're in the movement phase, yeah.
Right. Well, I'm going to nick all of that. So I'm going to go 1 and then back here. And I'm going to go.
It's hard to get what you need.
Put all that there. Do me a wink.
Right.
3 on them. Should be 3.
Yeah. Building.
And 2.
Building. Yeah.
I'll build a road.
I'm going to build a mint.
I'll build a stock exchange.
Yeah, if you want to,
That's-
you can.
2 and 1. That's right.
I'll build a stock exchange, please.
Is that all the building?
No, I'll have a mint. So,
2
When's that?
wood.
Did you get changed?
production phase.
Oh, I've missed it again.
I'll build another.
Oh no, it's on
Road.
Zoom.
Production's the first thing to do, isn't it?
Have a
Yeah.
mint.
Built another road.
Thank you. I can't build a mine yet because I haven't got enough. Can I just dump that and
Yeah. So what do you need?
another wood?
Right.
It only carries 3 things, doesn't it?
So it does. So that was the building, wasn't it?
Yep.
Building? Right, so 1. Does anyone want to contribute to the 1? How do you keep getting planks on your plank?
Because I just go from there to there.
Right, okay.
It was just luck. It just happened to be that way.
Skilled.
Anyone else?
Yeah, me, I'll have 4. 2. Sorry.
2?
Yeah, got 4 there.
1? No? No wanderers?
Julie?
No.
Right. Production. So animals and... Well, animals really.
No.
Goods and transporters.
Right, let me do mine. That.
What are we doing now?
Goods and transporters will reproduce.
Oh, can I reduce that?
Yeah.
That's 4.
4 planks.
How many did you get, Julie?
4 planks and 2 stone, is it?
Have 4 planks.
Is that 4?
Yeah,
You
and
get, oh sorry, you get 2 stone.
yeah.
Hang on, no, there's a plank there. You just.
And you get 1 of them, don't you?
No.
Yeah,
Oh
there.
yeah, I need another one.
Did I,
that's
was
pointed
I
out.
due to give you anything? I
What
can't-
ones?
I haven't got anything yet. It's 4
Another
planks.
one of those.
Was it 4?
Over here. Certainly got.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
3 stone and 3 trunks.
Can't remember if I put mine on or not now.
Take that back.
It's a clay, 2 bricks.
You have to do your clay for Gary.
Clay and 2 bricks.
What is lumber? Getting lumbered with this, did it? Right. No more production. Okay, so we now move.
Right. 1, 2.
I thought you'd do that.
1,
1, 2.
drop it off.
Remember, rafts, once they're docked,
2.
they're in their movement, yeah?
2, 3. I'll go there. That donkey can go.
1.
Where do you want to do that?
There.
What do you get for a vint then?
Nothing.
Oh,
You just
nothing.
you need to put gold on it.
Oh,
Fuel and the gold.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I need that, don't I?
Can I build my boat?
Not yet. Movement phase.
Oh.
Right, everyone moved? Now we can build. 4 planks, please, Bob. Actually, I have 6 planks. I need 3 stone and 3 trunks.
What's this? What are we doing?
Building.
No, we're in production phase, aren't we?
No, building. We just moved our
Oh, did we?
things. Building.
Oh, sorry. Confused.
Yeah, we just did
So I said-
movement. We just
yeah.
did movement, yeah, yeah.
Alright.
So I said, can I
building
build
there,
my
sorry.
boat? And you went, no, not yet.
Get rid of that. Sorry. Sorry.
I built my boat.
Yeah, sorry.
What was that? So that's 2 and 1, yeah?
Yeah, for a
Boat.
what do you want? A raft.
Rowboat. What's that?
Yeah, you've got to upgrade it first, haven't you?
How do I upgrade it?
By in the production phase, you do a factory upgrade. So you turn it into a rowboat factory, right? By paying 2. Boards and a stone. We'll do it now.
Hmm?
Do it now.
Yeah, but it don't affect anyone, does it?
No.
From over here.
Yeah, so do it now. So change it over. Yeah, can you get a rowboat factory?
That's my bit. Does that mean that my raft's got to change?
No. So now you can build rowboats for 5 boards. Right, you've got
Just go on there.
yeah,
5 boards got to go on there.
You can trade 5 boards in to build a rowboat in the builder phase, yeah? Any buildings?
No. No.
No buildings.
Not for me.
Wonder.
Me.
No.
Anyone else?
Nope.
Gary?
No.
Right, back to the production phase. So animals or livestock or anything like that.
Yeah, I've got 2 here.
2 donks. You put a donk on there. Oh, remember, you can only have 5 of one thing, remember?
There's only 5 donkeys anyway, I think, isn't
Or
there?
8 of one type of thing. Okay? 8 of anything. Right. Goods and transporters.
Okay, let's do these 2 for 4.
My planks now, actually.
Have 2. Yeah, 2 planks. Was it wood? And 2.
There's 3 bricks and 3 trunks.
Clay and 2 bricks.
Can I move that over in the movement phase?
Yeah.
And you can put them.
But it can only hold 3.
Yep.
There, isn't it?
Okay. So we can move. Hmm. Two. One, 2.
Oh, can I move that over? Like that?
Yeah.
It can't move back, can it? It's got to
No,
go
once
on
it's
in
docked, it can't move again.
Research can be done anywhere, can't it?
In the production phase.
But on any hex. So I've got 2 geese there, I just need to get the paper to there, and then I can do the research.
That's right, yeah. You just take that from there. Can't do that.
Alright.
It has to be moved by a transporter.
Oh, okay. Right.
Okay, so that was the movement. Buildings?
Yeah. A stock exchange here.
Stock exchange.
Build a road. Oh, I'm like the Romans, isn't I? Built more roads. And
Yeah, I'm going to build a road. The pen. Is that it? Is it all the building?
Yep.
Wonder? Going for it.
Yes.
Having some of that. That's trunks.
What are you having? 2?
No, just one. There's some trunks there that we're
Okay,
rolling around.
I'm having one.
Anyone wondering?
No.
Judy?
Yeah, I am.
How many you doing, Gary?
2.
2?
Yeah. No, 3 actually.
No.
3?
Yeah.
Are they on your home tile?
Yeah.
What? You might finish this yet, if you well, maybe.
Well, it's
20 past 10.
Right, production. Animals.
Yep, I've got 2 up there.
You get another donk. Remember, you only get 5 land things.
Said that before, didn't you?
I'm just reminding you.
That's all I've got anyway.
Goods and transporters. Love that gold, right?
no, just exchange 2.
I just need 3 stone and 3 trunks.
That's yours, Judy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's collapsed.
And I don't know, and those woody things.
You have to do Margaret's, Gary.
Just a clay and 2 bricks.
Need one of those.
I did it. Oh, no, I didn't. I thought I gave it to you.
No.
Have you got a clay and 2 bricks?
Oh,
there?
sorry. Clay. It's like Meeple Circus, isn't it?
Great game, that is. Okay. Is that all? Has everyone done research, factory upgrades?
No.
No. Right, movement.
1, 2.
1.
I can carry that, can't I? I can carry him, can't I? And he can carry something as well, can't he? If I carry the donkey, can he carry something?
As long as it doesn't overdo the. You can only carry 2 things, can't he? So carry the transporter. Hang on, let me just check.
So the transporter, he carry the donkey, and then the donkey carry 2 things as well.
No, I don't think so. No. Movements. Let's have a look. Carrying transporters. That transport can carry another transporter. It's not allowed to move a transporter that has moved already. The transport neither can the transport carry anything else while one is carrying the other. So you can't carry anything else.
So I've just gone there. So he's going to go there, just pick that up.
Actually, no, it's pointless. 1, 2.
Hmm.
Right. Is that all the movement? Building. No
No.
buildings.
No.
I'll just build a road. If that's okay. I'll just build a road. Because I can.
Wonder.
Yep.
Yeah.
What? Wonder?
That's
No.
that.
What do the wonders do? You've got to add them all up.
Well, you divide. You do each row by
Gary?
row, don't you?
Yeah.
1.
2. Yeah. 1.
1.
Yeah.
Okie doke. Production. So animals.
Got 2 geese, so another goose.
Get another goose. Another goose.
And I've run out of donkeys.
Yep.
And that's it.
Okay, so
Goods.
goods and transporters. Oh, crud.
4.
Just three stone and three
No, it's
trunks.
mine.
Oh, no, that's mine.
Yeah, I just gave you my two.
Yeah, but
Oh, right,
I
sorry.
did it myself.
Cool.
Goes.
Do Margaret's. Mushes just sneezed then. You got cat flu, haven't you, mate? He looks a bit worn out today, actually.
Canavo virus or whatever.
Are we playing 2 brick?
He looks pretty knackered.
Getting old.
Any more production?
Right, Mushes, you okay, mate? Meow. Meow.
Any more production? Movement.
Oh no, production, yes, sorry. I'm going to get some paper. It's only 2, yeah, so that's
What are we
2.
on? Production or movement?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you say?
Production.
It's fallen off.
I hadn't finished production, that's mine.
Right.
Unless anyone else did that. So I'm going to move that one there and the 2 geese follow me,
So
yeah?
we're on movement now?
Yeah.
Do my donkeys need to go over? They don't, do they?
Well, if you want to move stuff while you're over there, yeah.
Oh, but I could build a mine without a donkey over there.
As long as there's a transporter on that tile, so that's okay. If that moved over there, you can't do anything.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, it keeps coming off. Stupid thing, come here.
Movement,
What's this one?
That's wood.
That's wood cutter, wood.
Was that done? Yeah.
I can't remember, to be honest, now.
Well, did you move him?
I've moved.
If you moved him, then
Yeah, I have moved.
oh,
him.
then you probably did do it because he's got.
Are we in the
toys back.
movement phase, are we? Yeah, we were, weren't we? Yeah, so I have moved, yeah.
Go there.
So what are we on now? Movement.
Did I do that?
No.
Do that?
Right. Was that all the movement?
No, I wanted to go there, and I can pick that up, can't I?
Yeah.
Or just take that to them.
As long as it's on the transporter, it scores points at the end of the game.
Right.
Right. Building.
Yeah, can I
Build
build a
one.
mine?
Yeah, I'll build mine.
I want to build a road.
Please.
Build a wall.
Number 10.
Chuck us a mine, please.
What's that? What's a mine? 3.
One of the cylinders, there you go. So,
3.
mine over. Mine. No, the actual wooden block thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Have
sorry.
a mine as well, please.
Yeah, we need 3 gold and 3 ore as well. That's okay.
And can I build a mint, please? No, it does a mint.
You just
Turns
put that on
gold
your.
into coins.
Put that on your line.
Mint. Yeah. Mint.
But you need energy.
It's one of those games where you just can't remember everything. What you've got to do.
And paper.
What's that? Oh, well. So what happens with these then?
Mix them up,
Stack 'em?
stack them up, chuck them on your mine.
Stack 'em on my mine. And then what happens?
Then in the production phase, you pull one off the top. Right. Wonder.
2.
I'll do
Two.
2.
Right, Matthew first.
2 please, Bob.
Pass the 2 of the things.
Oh, it's almost finished now.
And then me.
There's another space there, Gav, look. On the 5 there.
Oh,
Is that, how many's that's the 4, isn't it? Yeah.
and then 2 for me.
Is anyone else?
Julie?
2. 4.
It's very difficult to get to build this stock exchange stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't see how you could do it.
But,
Margaret?
so many points,
No.
isn't it?
I can have 3, can't I?
That's the end of the game then. We've reached the end.
Yeah.
Have we? Is that the end?
That's it. Do you know what build none?
No.
Yeah, that's it.
You only need to build 2, Gary.
Yeah, that's it.
Did I?
Two then.
All right.
No, they need
You could have done.
changing to planets.
Well, you could.
Got 2 planks
Yeah,
there
but
in your home.
you're best off building those before Gary does, because you're first in turn order. Because the game's going to end, so you'll get some more point. You get more points for doing that. If you build 2, because they're not going to do anything, are they?
Build 2 what?
2 bricks in the wonder wall.
Oh, go on then. Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Pass 2 over then.
it's only fair.
Pass 2 over.
2 bricks.
I'll have my stuff back then.
Well. Right, that's the end of the game.
Hey, we just did it. Look at that.
How did we manage
Well,
that?
10:32.
That probably stopped me from winning the game, I reckon.
No, no. Gav probably got it.
But no, I just.
No, I
down.
didn't. I got these 2 bits of gold not on there.
Got to be on transporter.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
Yeah, I didn't. No.
I don't see how you can get a stock exchange going.
So they're worth so many points. I don't think you're really meant to do it. Right. Do we need a pen and paper for this?
I would say.
I'll get a pigeon paper.
Use a page of this if you want.
Yeah.
Use a pen.
Okay.
Just tear a page out. And
Right, so we've got me.
Bit late, but,
Yeah. Julie. Right, so gold nuggets on your transporters.
1. And I had 3 bleeding.
3.
How much are they worth each? 10?
Yeah.
Oh, I could have had 30 points there.
Is that it? I haven't got any. Set of coins. Nobody got coins, did they?
No.
Nobody
Coins?
managed to do coins. And then
Didn't I get
I was getting there.
we just go to the wonder then. So
First row?
So that's 10, what do you say? Ties are broken. In case of a tie, the tie player whose praying figure is closest to the temple. Right.
That's me.
Player's total on the row is not a whole number, it's rounded down. The last round, right? So
1
on the
each.
first row,
1 each on the first row.
your bricks on the row. Other people on there, so that's 5 points each for Gav and Julie.
What about you?
I'm on there as well, so that's okay, there's 3 on there. So your bricks on the row, 1, so that's 3 points each. So Gavin, Julie, me.
I thought you said it was a tie, no?
No, not on there. No.
Okay.
The next one,
Let's try again.
that's
Me,
3 points each.
Gary.
And
Next row is Gary. Gary won with 2. Julie's got 1.
right, so 2, 6 points for Gary. 1 brick.
No, this is that row.
Third row.
3rd row.
Yeah. 3rd
All
row.
bricks on the row 2. Other people on the thing is, so Gary gets 6. 1. Oh, your bricks on the row 1. Other non-white players 5. So work out, rounded down. So it'd be 4, 6 and 4, right? For that one. There's just 2 colours on there.
Okay.
6 for Gary. 4 for Julie.
Next one.
Next one.
I got 2. Julie's got 1.
So that's 6 and 4.
Then we got the next row's got more tiles on it. I got 2.
What's the next? What was the first one? The other one? 6 and 4. Was
Yeah, 6 to me. I got 6. Julie got 4. The next one is. There's more tiles on this one. So it's 2 for me, 1 for Julie again.
Right, so 6 and 4 again.
This one is Gary got 6. I got 4.
Yeah.
And then it's Gary got top marks, and then it's me and Julie, 1 each.
Right. 6 for Gary. That's how many do you get?
1 each.
So it'd be 2 for you, wouldn't it? So 6 for Gary, 2 for you. Right.
And 2 for Julie.
Yep.
Then we got a draw between me and Gary, 2 each,
Mm-hmm.
and you got 1.
So that'd be 4, 4 and 2.
Okay. Then we got a draw between me and you, Matthew. 2. Oh no, sorry, I won, and a draw between you and Gary.
Right.
I got 2.
That'd be 6 for Gav, 2 for me and Gary. Right.
And then Gary won the next one with 3 tiles,
Right.
and then it's a draw between me and you, 1
So
each.
that'd be 6 for Gary, 2, 2. Yep.
And the last one is a draw between me, Julie, and Margaret, 2 each.
3 each. You, Julie, and Mumsy. Right. Okay, so. Look,
Is that all the scorings as well?
yeah.
Just that? Does that the board not mean anything then?
No.
Well, no.
Well, the idea is to get on here and have gold.
So the idea is to get on there. What you've got to do is stack up stuff on here, haven't you?
They're your home base.
Yeah. So you need bother with anything else.
Well, yeah, gold is the other thing to get, but no one got there. Well, I got a few.
That's through the mine though, wasn't it? Get the gold.
You might as well concentrate on that. Yeah.
Yeah, but you need to get the components, so you do need to build everything else to get the bits for it.
Oh yeah, to build them.
To build the mine, you need
Build the
to
mine.
get the other nuggets.
Okay, in reverse order. On 3 points is Mumsy, 14 points is me. Julie, you had 20 points. Gavin, you had 44 points, and Gary had 63 points.
63!
Is that gold?
That gold, yeah. I had 2 other golds as well.
Yeah, so if you could have got them on a transport.
I was just about to do it the next go. Well done, Gary.
Well done.
Victory is yours, Gary. You are
Right,
triumphant.
and your book of wonders.
Is that, how many games is that? You won 2 this year?
Yeah, you're doing well, aren't you?
Have I gone 2 this year?
Well done, dinosaur. Well, you won dinosaur one in June, didn't you? Right.
It all sort of.
You won June, it was Gavin who won
Oh, yeah.
I won 1.
Catan.
Yeah.
We didn't do Dinosaur Island.
We weren't
this
here
year.
for Catan, were you? So
No.
I didn't get it at the beginning. I was just like, I don't get it.
Just as I was about to get, oil my machine.
Oil your machine, huh?
Well, that ramped up quite quickly.